Come on. Yeah, the fabulous 8-Bit Bros program. You can check them out here on Ironic Radio Network. 8-Bit Bros. That's number 8. Then bit. Then bros. One word. I strongly encourage you to stay tuned for that. And if you want, they also have a Facebook page and a much better live show. Anyway, 8-Bit Bros, 8 p.m., Ironic Radio Network.
It's 8 o'clock, and you know what that means. Yeah, you know what that means.
Better put your kids in the closet.
That's right. Tonight, we'll start a little different. From time to time, the 8-Bit Bros always like to mention people who have passed that have been important to us or everyone. Tonight would be no different from that. We'd like to send out our... I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's a shame. Carol Spiney, you were an inspiration in my life, my children's life, and probably every 8-Bit Bro listener. Man, rest in peace, Big Bird.
Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Come and play, everything's A-okay. Friendly neighbors there, that's where we meet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get
Yeah, 8-Bit Bros on this early Thursday. Yeah.
Do you know what day it is?
I know what day it is. I got the Jet game on. It's Thursday. Yeah, man. Carol Spiney. Big Bird. Oscar the Grouch. Passed away at the age of 85 years old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What mic are you, Jack? Jack. There you go. Yeah. Well, get yourself settled in. But yeah, passing a Big Bird. I mean, he stopped being Big Bird like last year, or actually the beginning of this year.
Right.
But shit. I mean, there's an inspiration. He sat down with Jim Henson in like 1962, and Jim Henson said to him, "Let's talk about puppets." And he didn't get it. He didn't understand that Jim Henson was actually talking to him about a job interview to come work for the Muppets, as Jim Henson was creating the Muppets.
Lol.
So they barely had a conversation. He blew it off and went on his merry way. And years later, I think it was 1969. I'm not exactly sure. I can look that up. But then it's when he started with the Sesame Street. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, first met Jim Henson in 1962 at a puppeteering festival. Yeah, right? Especially in I guess in the 60s, yeah. I mean, I don't know. We get a lot of people coming through here, puppets and puppeteers and all sorts of shit. Aren't they going to do it? They're going to shoot something else with more fucking puppets. What's going on? I can't wait to be here for that one, though.
Can you give her a microphone?
She's got. She needs it on that side, right? Yeah, that one. Yeah. Melissa McCarthy, puppets, cop puppets.
Oh
Sounds familiar.
no! It just that shit was supposed to be the raunchiest puppet movie ever. She's still not over here.
Can you tell me how to get? That was our intro tonight. Yeah, we had to say a few words. Epic Bros always likes to acknowledge the passing of someone that was either influential in the world or our industries or just special to us. You know, I mean, we did it for Chester from Lincoln Park. We did it for quite a few others. I mean, the Cranberries, Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah. No, then it's the other band. But I can't remember offhand. But yeah, tonight was Carol Spiney. Carol Edwin Spiney. I mean, come on, he's influenced fucking everybody in the last 50 years.
You've done
Yeah.
a horrible job at getting that over to me, Webb.
What do you mean? I got it to you.
No, you don't.
Okay, you got it now. I see. 'Cause it fucks me up when Wren shit's muted out. I lose my numbers. Fucks me up.
No.
Yeah, you're
There
right.
she is.
Childlike.
Oh, now you can hear me?
Yeah, I didn't send his audio to you. That's my bad.
Yeah, so nobody Facebook Land or YouTube or Periscope or
Twitch.
any of
I-
them have heard you, but
For all of that time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Radioland heard you.
Okay, well, that's
radio
good.
gotcha, yeah. So 1969 to 2018 is what he did for Sesame Street.
Mhm.
So I was right, 69. Year I was born. So Big Bird for me, you know, was growing up. He was the voice of Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, I love that.
He did other parts too. He did Granny Bird,
Granny Bird.
which would have been Big Bird's grandmother. When that's early on. I don't know some of these other names. Shivers the Penguin, don't know who that is. Granny Fanny Nesselrod, that just sounds dirty. It definitely sounds dirty. He played the Beautiful Day Monster occasionally. I know who that one is. From time to time, he was also the little character Betty Lou.
Oh, that's so cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, all right. So here we are, 8-Bit Bros.
We are here. We
Thursday.
returned.
Somebody in the center box is missing, so he
Somebody's missing.
gets his circle with an X. To the left is me, yeah, Web Boy, that's right. To the right, 846 miles south, the one and only Thumpin' Loud. Top box, as always. Well, no, I shouldn't say as always. This is a Thursday.
This is a
Yeah,
Thursday.
J7 in the house. Jessica,
Hello.
Hello.
anything new?
Let's see.
You haven't been here since last Thursday.
I've been here since last Thursday.
So you got to miss the weekend wrap up
Of
when we talk about what we did over the weekend
that's
from
true.
the Thursday to Tuesday.
Yeah, so what did you do over your last weekend?
Right.
Let's see. What did I do? I joined the Wing.
You joined the Wing.
Yeah, it's like a club for
Exotic
women.
dancers.
No, it's a club. It's like a co-working space slash like networking
Okay.
event space for women.
Kind of
Okay.
like a YWCA kind of thing, but not at a pool.
Yes, kind of like that.
Yeah.
So instead of like a pool and stuff, it's like there's a library and there's like there's like a quiet room and there's like there are some there's some exercise classes. There's like every so often they'll have like a really funny class. Like they have like a wreath making class the other day.
Nice.
Or like what's something funny that's happening? Oh, there's like a Kamari thing happening this week. You guys familiar with Kamari?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. I always, it's hard to make friends in New York sometimes because
Mhm.
everyone's always running around
It's
doing their own thing.
everywhere. It's not just New York, and it's good to see programs like that for people to be able to get together.
True.
Yeah, and and it's just, I mean,
Well,
it's
knowing you're going in on common ground. Hey, ladies,
yeah,
you know that like just commonality tends to make those transitions into unknowns a whole lot easier. It's like, all right, at least I know I'm going into something with this level of common ground.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, I always feel like I don't know enough like people who are into the same things I'm into. So this helps you locate those people, which is great. So yeah, the wing really cool. They just opened a new location, Bryant Park. I believe that there is a waiting list. So if anyone's interested, they should just apply.
Wing,
And
Brian. Fuck.
What is the full wing? What does that all stand for? It's got to be an acronym, right?
no, it's called the wing.
Oh,
Yeah, like cause
Got one in Midtown too.
okay.
there's one in Bryant Park.
The one in
There's
Brian
one.
Park's brand new.
It's brand new, just opened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's one in Soho. I think there's one
Yep.
in Dumbo. And there's a few in like other states. But in New York City, there's just the three locations, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Flatiron. There's a
That's the
Flatiron.
Flatiron. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. I'm really into it. And it actually took me like 4 or 5 months to get off the waiting list.
Oh, fucking looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice.
You got the perch there too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The cafe.
Yeah, there's a cafe.
City view, quiet room,
Mm-hmm.
pumping rooms, or shall I say pump room? Let's not get that wrong. Phone booths, conversation room, showers, lockers, beauty room, perch cafe. Perch cafe is supposed to be nice.
Perch Cafe is beautiful.
Oh, okay. We've got New York City, San Francisco, London,
Philadelphia.
Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
Boston, D.C. with Georgetown, L.A.,
Yeah.
Toronto, Seattle. Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, and it's cool to like go see. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to visiting the other locations because they all have like a local flavor.
Yeah, they all like all of these places look. They're all extremely different, but very flavorful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna sign up as Antoinette.
Yeah, I
Good,
believe it. I believe it. We'll send them. We'll send them the pictures I have of you.
So yeah, that's what I did this weekend. I just stopped by, picked up my membership card.
Yeah,
You know,
that
kinda-
place in Dumbo's dope.
The place in Dumbo is nice.
Yeah, I like the recess, couch.
Yes, it's really really nice. And I think what's the one thing
It's a
I think that
It's a
added-
faux koozie. Like it's got that whole jacuzzi feel, but it just doesn't have the water in it. You're just like,
like sit down and hang out. So yeah, that's really cool. I was very excited that I got off the waiting list. So now I'm going to be there. I'm gonna try and make it at least a couple, at least once or twice a week.
Dumbo's in Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah, Dumbo's in Brooklyn. Yeah.
yeah, it looks like a pretty nice spot.
Mhm. So I did that this weekend. And what else did I do?
I guess it's actually a fucking brilliant idea. So you can go and you can, you have a space to work,
Yeah.
and you can fucking work
Mhm.
without any kind of dudes be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Try that at your fucking local Starbucks. Or,
Well, now look, the commonality of today's world is there's probably still some horny person because it ain't got to just be guys anymore.
true.
Everybody's got their spaces, and this may not necessarily be like a full harassment free zone, but
Well, yeah, I mean, some
Ah.
chick could be blowing in your ear.
There could be a chick who's like, "Hey."
hey,
Left of the bottle for you. I know there
Oh.
isn't much in there,
I
but
Well,
see.
no,
I see you like Destiny as well. That's me.
Right.
I'm Destiny.
Right.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Destiny.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, what?
Wait a minute.
let's work.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I've been looking forward to that for a minute. Um, oh, and you know what else I did? I joined the new gym. It's brand new stuff for me.
You're just all over the place.
I am
there.
all over the
Yeah.
place. Okay, so here's the coolness that's
She's
happening
just
right now.
getting stuff
So,
done.
are you guys familiar with David Barton?
That's another familiar name.
So he opened all these gyms a couple of years ago
Right.
that were like clubs. Like you'd go in the gym and it was like there was a DJ and it was dark and the lights and you'd be like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to be working out or should I be like trying to hook up with somebody? Like
Go to the juice bar, get your drugs, and maybe end up on a treadmill
Oh, wait a
Perhaps.
or
second.
an elliptical.
Got its own hashtag. Look better naked.
that
That's the hashtag for the gym.
well, that's Equinox.
Okay.
Yeah, but he had a couple of gyms that were like that. And I don't know what happened to them.
Didn't he buy the Limelight and turn it into a gym?
That was one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The fucking Limelight. The Limelight was
Yeah.
a club I used to DJ in.
Yeah, I
was
know.
in the Limelight, and it was one of the hottest fucking clubs in the city. And I guess more so because it was a church.
Yeah.
I mean, they actually left the altar. People would be dancing on the altar. You'd see people running around with the, whatever the fuck they call that, with the cross. I mean, but so yeah, okay, I'm familiar with this.
Oh
yeah.
no, man! Can you
Yeah.
imagine how rough the Catholics are having it with knowing that there was a relic running around a church,
Oh.
probably with somebody half naked
Right?
attached to it?
They really closed a lot of the gyms in the city.
They
like
closed.
5 or 6 of them.
And then he reopened another gym. It was
Right.
called Temple, right? And Temple was like, it was similar, but it was more high tech. Temple, it's like TMPL,
Right.
Temple. And I joined because I have a trainer and she gets me and they kind of scooped her up. So I was like, you're not breaking up with me. You. And she was like, oh, well, okay. So then I went to this gym and it's first of all, they have a saltwater pool.
Yeah.
They're so great. We've got one. There's a complex, one of the college housing complexes nearby that
Mhm.
has an outdoor saltwater pool that in the summer is great.
Well, this pool finally fails, which could be next year. The fuck knows with that thing. It could have been this year, and it wasn't. But when it fails, she's going to change it over to a saltwater.
Oh, yeah.
They're so great.
Yeah.
Saltwater
click-
pools are wonderful.
Scan everything, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that. And then one thing that I really loved over the weekend was, they had like, when you join the gym, they're always like, oh, we're going to do like a personal evaluation, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But this gym actually has a thing where where you get on top of this platform thing and it like measures how much muscle is in each like part of your body.
Gives you a full breakdown of your BMI.
Yeah, but really detailed. Like, you're like 90, you're like, I don't know, like 60% muscle in your right arm. And you're like, ideally it would all be even, but for some people it's not, So I got
Actually, for most people, it's not. Symmetry's a myth.
it's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's not try and hold up to the false credo of symmetry. We find things that are symmetrical actually very odd.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you always have a foot like your body's not symmetrical. You have one hand that's bigger than the other, one foot that's bigger than the other, etc. So yeah, none of us are truly symmetrical.
One
on
hand's
this.
lower than the other.
Yeah. But this actually like
Gives you
gives you
it tells you way too much information.
numbers, because it could be that you're like at the gym and you're doing all these reps, but you don't realize that you're exercising your left arm not as hard as your right arm or something. And this gives you that information. So I have a lot of detailed information about my body.
Might be like the muscles in your right jaw are a lot stronger than they are on your left jaw.
Not sure that it would be interesting to anybody to go through the numbers of
Well,
like.
we could get the laser pointer, and you could put on the pink bikini, and we can,
Oh, so you got the pink bikini?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
okay.
not me. That was them, not me. I mean, you joined the wing and fucking Barton's gyms here, the new job at the G place. So
Are you prepping for like a New Year's resolution or something? Are you like trying to get in your like hedging your bets, getting an
Well-
early start? What is this?
not me. I ain't doing shit.
What? What am I trying to do?
These New Year's resolutions, you're like, all right, let's get in the gym, let's get into a positive work environment. This year's gonna be my good year.
Well, it is the beginning of a new decade, you guys.
True that, and I mean, and not for anything, but I mean, you to change of jobs is definitely a good thing in your life environment.
Yeah.
There ain't no doubt about that. That's a major positive as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes you feel good, and then put you on a roll of like, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do
Yeah.
that. And what the fuck are they charging you over there for the gym?
At the gym?
Because that place ain't cheap.
It's not, but I get a discount through my job.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the double down. I like
Right.
it.
So she gets 10% off of the $200 to $300 a month that place fucking costs.
No, actually, it's not that bad. It's
Because
like
it used to be, I know that it was like fucking anywhere between $200 and $300 a month, and just and an extra month just to join. Their initiation fees were like $250.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Me and Jim's get into arguments because there was a place that actually somebody else signed me up for. I never signed a single document, but they put my name and they started a membership for me.
Yeah.
at
and
the
they-
gym.
Yeah, at a gym. They were like, "Here you go.
Okay.
You know, I got you a gym membership." And it's like, okay. Well, how about the gym tries to hit me up going, "You owe us for this." I'm like, "You ain't got my signature on a single document in that motherfucker. What do you
Right.
mean I owe you? I don't owe you nothing."
Why would they do that? Why would they sign you up? Did they pay for it?
Apparently.
Merry Christmas.
Apparently they
Here's
started.
a bill.
No,
You can.
Here's your membership to the gym, you fat fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
That's terrible.
Oh, you spend too much time at home. We think you need to get out. Here's a membership to a gym.
Yeah, I'm not going to a gym when I want to get out. Give me a
That's-
membership to like a bracelet bar.
Whatever. That's like. Well, you know what? I want to say passive aggressive, but that's just aggressive aggressive. It's like,
Oh no, it was a long time ago. I actually wasn't even like I hadn't even put on any weight. I was still looking like Web Boy, but
like web
it
boy?
was thin as a bean. There's
Wow.
there's no nothing to him. I have substance now. It's because I figured out how to eat.
Nice. I'm trying to figure that out too. I feel like I need to.
That fucking temple just opened.
Temple didn't just open.
When did it open?
It opened maybe.
Oh, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was about to tell you, they were acquired by New
Oh,
York
excuse
Sports Club.
NYSC?
Yeah, they were acquired.
NYSC, whatever the fuck it is.
So when I joined there, I actually gained access to like every other New York Sports Club.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, because they're
Like,
all over the place. And
They're all over the place,
yeah, the
right?
one on 34th Street on top of the building is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So you did the 3D imaging of your body and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was so weird. But it was like, okay, now I know what I need to work on. I know what I've been doing right. I learned that that
You're
my
way better than me at this because I am not trying to seek out that kind of information.
But it could be good. It could, like, for example, for me, it was like I have a good amount of muscle in my body. I just need to shave some of the fat, Like, for some people, it could be the complete opposite. It could be like, you need to build
Yeah.
some muscle.
Right, yeah.
It tells you where to focus.
Right, that's me. I need to build the muscle. But,
Yeah.
I mean, those days for me are over. I was a hell of a lot heavier than this.
Really?
I had like 4%, 6% body fat.
Then he started smoking crack and all that shit's gone.
The crack diet plan.
At my heaviest and biggest, I was 209 pounds.
Eating methamphetamines, that helps.
All muscle.
Hmm.
I was athletic. I played a lot of sports my entire life.
He-
What did you
he-
play?
Baseball through college, and some basketball through all through my younger years. Baseball all the way up to my college years. basketball from probably like junior high school all the way up to a little bit of college. I couldn't make the basketball team, so I made the baseball team.
Mhm.
Mine was football, track and field, and cross country.
But yeah, I
Wow.
was 209 pounds with about 4% body fat.
That's amazing.
And I was big, bulky.
That's
I have
really.
muscles in places that people don't have muscles, like in my arms here, muscles here, and it's just weird.
Mhm.
But I gave all that shit up. A car accident took me out of all of it.
Mine was a broken ankle because I spent 12 years at 219 pounds.
There you go. So we probably a similar build then.
Wow.
Yeah, I spent like 12 because that's what all I did was run. That was really all I did.
Yeah.
Because that's like once I got into track, that was the end of that. I did a little bit of high jump, but I was Forrest Gump when it came to track.
Yeah, I gave up
When
track
I,
for baseball.
I started when I first started running. I was running the mile. They had me run when in middle school. I did high jump with the track and field, but I was running mile. And then when I got to high school and on after that, it was all long distance running. Like I was running cross country 3.2, 3.6.
I was gonna say cross country. My kid was running.
Yeah, like I'm an all terrain runner. I didn't like the track anymore. It was we'd start on a track and we'd end on a track, but all the miles in between the start line and the finish line were all like forest and yeah, we did some crazy shit. I loved it, man. It was great. I used to run all over the fucking place.
I get into
Also, the same kind of kid that like the town I grew up in. Me and a buddy of mine, on I couldn't tell you how many occasions would just hop on our bikes and would ride all over like Greensboro, like the whole city. We just ride the whole city at any moment. But
Oh man, I love bicycle riding. That's like one of my. You know what I did?
it's one of those things I want to get back into. Like that is something I would like to get back into. Is riding a bike.
I wish that in New York, like you could bike for longer. I feel like I can only do it in the summer because otherwise it's like cold or rainy or snowy or whatever. Like
you can get away with it till like November, but after that, you're right. You lose a good 4 months of being able to bike ride.
I
yeah,
was
There's
gonna
no-
say y'all are all the way done until like mid March, right?
yeah. There's no bicycle.
I mean,
riding.
you down there are a little different.
I
Not-
get a little bit more time.
you
I
get
get
like maybe 2 weeks here and 2 weeks there, on opposite sides of the spectrum. You know.
maybe like
Right.
I'm good. Usually February is when we have our most issues. Early February, late January is our most issues. I could, if I want to put on gear, could be out on a motorcycle still right now.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just called dressing for the occasion. I mean, so I could bike ride, I could motorcycle or bicycle ride now, like no problem. I mean, we're still, like I told you earlier today, it was getting dark already, and I was like, yeah, we're at like 42,
Right.
you know, so.
Mm. Oh, I see. Okay.
I'll bring that up over here. You don't have to click on that. I just throwing it out there for thump.
Oh, okay.
Something I wanted to bring up that I know.
Oh yeah, we know this guy.
Yes.
Who's this guy?
All right. So there's a dentist in New Jersey, Wayne Gangy. He's a dentist,
We like this guy.
and
He is an 8-bit feature every year.
a couple of. Well, I guess it's the beginning of the year or some shit. He put up a mannequin display in his yard that people got very, very pissed off about.
What is it?
Yeah, here you go.
Playboy bunnies.
So he's got his new mannequin display up for Christmas. It's up on the screen right behind you here, Jess, if you want to just right there.
Okay.
He's got his display up.
Oh, those are mannequins.
He's got mannequins all over. They're dressed up in lingerie and
Oh no.
yeah, this is his Christmas display. He did Halloween. He did Easter. Easter was the one that pissed everybody off.
Yeah.
Came in and ripped it all out of his yard, and the cops came and fucking arrested her. Vandalism.
What did he do for Easter?
He had his mannequin display. They were all in little hottie outfits. So he put up his Christmas display this year, which you can see. It's I might actually take a drive by it. I'll be up in the area Sunday. It's in Clifton.
Nice.
So
Take
you look-
pictures.
yeah, if you look at the article, they give you the GPS location for it. So I might drive by and shoot some photos. But,
What? What is this?
I don't know where that went to. It's
Some weird video.
Ring camera hacked.
That looks like a news story about it.
yeah, probably. But so yeah, it's up there in Clifton, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
He calls it this year. It's the 12 Babes of Christmas.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
12 Babes of Christmas.
So wait.
He's acquired some more mannequins because I don't think he had the dozen last.
I don't know if he had the dozen. Like he did Easter and Halloween of last year. Easter was the one that pissed everybody off because that's a very religious holiday, and
Yeah.
he had him in bunny outfits.
He had scantily clad bunnies in his yard.
Had him in
I mean, did
lingerie
anyone
with
seem
bunny
to
ears.
argue that the origins of Easter are pagan?
Of course.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's
Yep.
when you gotta just love getting into that that argument with a Judeo-Christian society. They're like that was before we made everybody Christian.
right.
Basically.
So this year he put up barriers around it. Well, he did that for Halloween this year also. Put the barriers up around it after the woman tore down his Easter display
Mm-hmm.
because she was not happy with it. She was hit with a fine and charged with criminal mischief too.
Well.
But yeah, so it's Gangy Wayne Dentistry up there in Clifton, New Jersey. It's on Grove Street. I'll leave it at that. You can look
If
it
you're
up.
if you're looking to go see some good holiday lights,
Yeah, when you're out looking for your you always go out and look at Christmas displays or some shit. So if you're out in the Clifton area, go check it out. And it's right off of fucking Robin Hood Drive.
yeah.
After-
If you want your best view, go a little bit before it gets dark.
Yeah,
There's plenty to see in all the areas surrounding it after
Yeah, I don't know.
the sun goes down. But you go out there, check him out there in that late afternoon, evening.
Mm-hmm.
Get to
Justin Kelly, what up?
get to see the lights come up on.
Broadway? I mean, Robin Hood Drive.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh what?
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I love this guy.
Oh, he's so funny. I love this.
He's a nut, this dentist.
Oh yeah,
He's a-
man.
But hey,
And
I would-
and the great part is he's never backed down from any of these people because every holiday it's something, and he's like, you know what? I'm just participating.
Whatever. And it's on my property, bitch.
Yeah, he's.
So
I mean, nothing's naked. Nothing's actually offensive. Like when it comes down to it, no true offense need be taken.
right, exactly. And Christmas is about everybody. It's about giving.
everybody except the Jews.
Sure. Okay.
That's-
Although if Jews wanted to participate, I would.
No, you're right. They can.
Yeah. It's
That involves a lot of acknowledgement, though.
No. It's real simple. I told you this. Before I die, I'm going to change my religion. I'm going to become a Jew for Jesus.
Yeah. Well, how does that even work?
I don't
I've
care.
always been curious about that.
I don't care how it works because I'm just going to do it like on my deathbed.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch from Christianity or whatever the fuck
What do
I
you
am.
mean? You've wondered how what works?
So then, how
This
does
way, at Judgment Day, you can jump the line. I'm a Jew. I'm a Christian. I'm a Jew. I'm a Christian. I believe in both.
so then how does Jews for Jesus work?
Because I think they acknowledge the fact that Abraham was a prophet but worked with Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who their God is. It's God.
They actually Jesus was a prophet, but not the Messiah.
Right.
That is the line.
Right.
Jesus existed. He might have done some things,
right. 'cause
talked
the
to
Jew-
some people, but he was just
a prophet,
Right.
yeah.
Jew-
he-
not God.
The
Okay.
Jewish religion, I hate calling them Jews. It's so fucking like racist in these days, but they are Jews. But anyway, the Jewish religion believes that the all-being Messiah, God, whatever the fuck you want to call it, hasn't come yet. Jesus
Yes.
was just out there preaching the word. Muhammad was the man,
Yeah.
but not the man.
Right.
You know, he was doing God's work
Right.
better than Jesus was.
Yeah, there's an acknowledgement across the board that everybody's got a little bit of shit right, but they're just they're telling the story to benefit themselves in different ways instead of just waiting to see what happens.
You know, that's really cool. I actually like that. I love the fact that we all kind of got it right somehow. Which is kind of why I'm really into that show, The Good Place, which is yeah, like that show it's a comedy show, but it also tackles some really interesting philosophy questions, which I think
Mhm.
is really cool. Like I did not expect like an NBC Thursday night lineup or whatever it is they call it
Just
to tackle those things, and it has, and it's a funny show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the idea that we all maybe kind of got it a little bit right.
I don't disagree with that at all.
if we could just all admit that.
Can we all just get along?
That's the real problem I think all of us have is like we all kind of agree, but we can't tell anybody else that we do.
Right.
Like we seemingly are incapable of just going, "Yep, I could agree with that."
believe that that you identify with that, and I see why that means something to you. You know,
Well,
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you at least you got something you're going for.
yeah. Like for example,
Like just pride in the fact that people have a goal. Like, oh, you've got aims in the world. Isn't
Yeah,
that
that's
fucking
cool.
amazing? You have a directive.
trying to be a
Sweet.
good person.
Yeah.
and just trying to love your fellow human.
true that.
Yeah.
Some people don't make it real easy though.
Some people make it a real challenge.
I mean, look, you're sitting across the table from one right now.
Yeah. Always pick on me. Right? I got
Hey,
some
Wren's not here, so I had to at least throw one good solid shot at you.
Oh, because it's usually him anyway, beating me down like a, I don't know, like a wet noodle or whatnot. I got some tech news for you.
Uh-oh.
It's cool. It's good. The fact you got to pay for it kind of blows.
Okay.
It's something that a lot of Android, Google people have always wanted,
Okay.
especially for their navigation. But as of today, you can buy an Alexa skill for 99 cents.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
you can't change the voice, but you can say things to Alexa after you pay your 99 cents and install the skill. Hey Alexa, ask Samuel L. Jackson what my notifications are. You got a package, motherfucker. For 99 cents, you can't change the voice, but you can ask Alexa to use Samuel L. Jackson. You can ask him directly things about his career and all that other bullshit. You can ask him to.
Is this just Sam?
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. Yep.
So it's
far.
just Sam. Okay, because I was gonna say I get Jimmy Fallon telling me jokes all the time.
Yeah, but you can ask for that. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
also, like, don't they have Morgan Freeman?
Yep.
Yes, Morgan Freeman. You can have him read to you.
Yeah, and you
I
can
know
have them
that.
give you directions, right?
Right. You can change. What is it? You can change the Google Assistant to John Legend
Man, that's awesome.
and a
I
couple
want
other
John
people.
Legend telling me what to do.
I want my navigation.
I
Google-
missed the fact that TomTom had how many
Yep.
people did TomTom have come in and do reads for them?
about a dozen.
Yeah, they had like Snoop and like just random ass people that you could download for your TomTom voice.
Yeah, well, Amazon's going to do quite a few of them. It'll cost $4.99 after the introductory discount. I don't know why you would pay for that. I mean, everyone else gives it away for free. But,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
weird.
how many people, how could you not want Samuel L. Jackson as your fucking Google Maps GPS voice?
Hey, you about to pass the
I
turn,
know.
motherfucker?
He's like, there are motherfucking snakes on my motherfucking road.
Yo, you fucked up and missed the exit. Make a U-turn, motherfucker.
Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Be fucking great.
Or they missed the turn.
Are you going to the airport? You better make sure there ain't no snakes. I see you at the airport.
Wait, go into the airport, and he's like, "Look, I've been here before. You probably don't want to go."
But yeah, so you can
I see you're heading to a private plane.
you can enable this feature. You can say, Alexa, introduce me to Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, or you can purchase the required skill. Sam won't replace your Alexa main voice. You've got to specifically request the voice by saying something like Alexa.
She just had a little nerdgasm. Did you see it?
Introduce me.
Samuel L. Jackson.
L. Jackson.
You know, ask Samuel L.
She was like, "Hell yeah, that's fucking awesome."
You know, think about that. Hey, Alexa, ask Samuel L. Jackson
That
what
was
the
pure
weather's gonna-
joy. I saw it. It was like she caught Santa in the house.
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson.
But
He's
think about it. Like
Yeah.
tomorrow, you could go say, "Hey, Alexa, ask Samuel L. Jackson what the weather's going to be like." You better bring an umbrella, motherfucker. It's going to rain.
Love it.
Oh, that's great. I love
Make
that.
sure you got your briefcase and not mine, motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit.
Right? It could be. I mean, it'd be great. Of course.
That was just on the other day.
It's on all the time. You can find it just about anywhere. Stream it. Here we go. That's right. Ravens score again. 14-0. Keep going. I teased this game up 6 ways to Tuesday, trying to make up for that. Oh, he missed that?
That's only 2 touchdowns.
He
though.
missed it.
A
Who
kick?
Yeah.
That's all right. They'll make it up with a 2-point conversion later for no reason.
That Colin Kaepernick thing.
What
His workout.
his pathetic workout?
What about
Yeah.
it? What about it?
Look at me, I'm a star that doesn't have a job still. You don't want to know what's funny about that workout?
What?
That the guys he was throwing balls to, one of the wide
They
receivers got a
got-
fucking job.
That's
Gotta-
I posted it.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did that. Like, I was so upset.
Because he's an ass clown.
This entire time, we've all been like, why doesn't he have a job?
No. We all haven't been that way. If you tune in and check out all the episodes that Kaepernick's name's ever been brought up on here, I have always said he doesn't want a job.
No, he wants to be the fucking star of something.
If he wanted a job, we would know more. He would be more involved in trying to get back into the NFL. He would have did the Manziel thing. He would have went to Canada. He would have tried XFL, FFL. He would have done something to get himself in a spotlight position to play football.
Maybe if he cut his fucking hair, he would.
The Webb's been on that since the very fucking beginning.
But there are plenty of football players who have long hair.
He
That's
ain't
not
got
it.
long hair. He's got fucking LMFMO hair. It looks like he's trying out for the band. Party rocket in the house tonight. I mean, seriously.
He definitely had the full natural look going on.
In big time throw. That shit went out in the 70s.
I liked him when he had the
Cornrows?
cornrows. That looked good.
Cornrows never look good on anybody.
They looked good on him.
No, he's an ass clown.
Okay, but they looked good on him.
It looked like just a place.
Yeah, I
to,
was
like,
going to say, we're in a completely different location here, Webb. You don't get to have an opinion on that unless you're telling us he's paid you $20.
Hey, look what I'm about to crack open.
You know what? I'm not actually even worried about that. You know what? Hey, Jess, guess what?
What?
Are you on Xbox?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to make sure and friend up with us so that you can see when Webb's pirate character in Sea of Thieves gets dressed.
Yeah, I'm going transgender.
He is going to be our transgender fisherman, fisher
gotta-
person.
I'm going to be off the front of the boat when other boats come by, and my character's going to be like the one going, "Hi!" Like Richard Simmons. Hi!
But now he's already got a character in game, so
Yep.
we're already ready for that. We're trying to Guru, you tasked with
Buying my clothes.
finding your clothes.
That's right. He's supposed to buy them and put them in the clothing locker so I can put them on. But it don't work like that.
No.
So
So
I
he will find your clothes.
Yeah.
You will get the setup. We almost thought about putting you in the rose gear.
I don't want to look like you guys, though. I don't want to be all fucking glowing. I
Oh
really-
no, you won't. And actually, right now I am purple and gold, and so is my Barbary monkey
I would like a dress that's short so I can show
because
off.
I made Pirate Legend finally.
I want to show off my pink panties.
Pirate Land. Man, I don't play this game. I feel so left out.
You haven't played it?
Get in
No.
on it.
All right. What is it? It's a.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea
Sea
of
of Thieves.
Thieves. It's
Okay.
available on Game Pass.
Yeah, if you got a
Oh,
Game
okay.
Pass, it's
All
great.
right. I've been playing too much Destiny.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that either.
There we go.
We
So-
we see. That's why I wanted to try and Sea of Thieves for just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
please let's go. Let's
They
talk
got a
about
Christmas event going on too. Theirs has already started. It
Yeah,
gets to send you, huh?
The Christmas event. We ran around and picked up fucking packages. They weren't even gift wrapped. And then we threw them on the deck. What Christmas event does Sea of Thieves have?
The current one that they just started.
Yeah, but all we did was pick up little fucking McDonald's.
McDonald's gifts. They were wrapped. That's
Yeah,
wrapped
have-
gifts. Because trust me,
Huh?
nothing else in the game has ever looked like that.
What'd you guys get when you cashed them in? Because I wasn't there for that.
The packages are doubloons.
Ah, so I missed out on that. Okay.
Yeah, doubloons is all they are. Like,
I think I only got like 95 doubloons or something like that.
oh, you
Oh.
need to run with us again because all of us are 500 and above on our doubloons.
I only
But
got
that's because we've been playing a whole lot. Like I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning playing Sea of Thieves the other day.
Damn.
Holy fuck, that's delicious.
Yeah, the
What is-
Santa.
Santa's Private Reserve, and I think this is last year's actually because it says 2018 on it.
That's
That
cool.
would be last year's.
A Belgian-style dark ale with tangerines and boysenberries.
Yep.
Red-
Yep, that is theirs from last year. The boysenberries.
Yeah. You are definitely missing out. This is tremendous.
Yeah, well, you know. Unfortunately, we are friends that were made like 800.
46 miles.
46 miles
No, it's
away.
real. I know. It's not exact. It's really 855, but 846 sounds better. So yeah, no. Sea of Thieves, a fun game.
Nice.
Um,
Maybe
It is. We put together groups. When I want to do fun, dumb shit, I just got bitching about this like a couple weeks ago. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want fun, dumb shit, man. I want all the crew. I want all of us who have been focused in on all these fucking games trying to accomplish shit to take a break away from all that and just go back and do some fun, dumb gaming. Like,
Yeah.
get out of Destiny, the grind for a moment. Get out of fucking. We were in Atlas where you had to live there.
wow.
Yeah, essentially, like in order to maintain anything and accomplish anything, you had to live in the game every day. Like your animals had to be fed several times a day. Your food for yourself, like everything has to be done in order to just maintain. Especially if you're going to be on a PvP server, it literally requires 24-hour monitoring of a group of guys that can pass the torch on a daily, nightly basis. Like,
Tim Horton.
so we wanted to get away from all of that.
Okay.
I did anyway. I was like, look, I just need to get away from all this fucking like grinding to do shit. All these games that you gotta fucking just be so pressed to get shit done. I was like, I want to do some shit, just have some fun, some fuck off gaming. There's a game called Mount Your Friends on Steam. That is one of my fuck off games.
Hey, do you know what's a fuck off game for sure?
Worms.
Cat Hostel or Cat Condo.
Oh yes, Cat Condo. Yes, that is definitely a good fuck off game.
That is that's like a
right
game.
now, if
in
Goose
the
Game
Farm
Goose
of-
Game was multiplayer,
What's Goose Game?
it's Goose Game. You're a goose. You're a goose. Just do you remember Goat Simulator?
I was gonna say it all
Yes!
started with fucking Goat Simulator. and it's
It is I Am Bread. I Am
And-
Bread was before
and-
Goat
yeah,
Simulator.
yeah. And the fucking where you're throwing llamas or some shit.
Goat
distance.
Simulator. I love
I-
Goat Simulator.
I like the one where you got your wife pregnant and then you had to shoot the baby out.
Yeah. We've also got I've got one in my list called Who's Your Daddy?
Yeah, what does he do?
No, who's your daddy? You are the dad, and there's a baby, and the baby is trying to kill himself. Essentially, he's trying to get into shit all the time. Like he's gonna get into the closet and drink windshield wiper fluid. He's going to go into the oven after turning it on. He's gonna stick a fork in an outlet. He's gonna like he'll find your vibrator in the desk. Like there is so many things. The baby's just gonna eat batteries. Like that's what the baby's doing. And your job as the dad, the who's your daddy, is dad's got to go around and keep this little son of a bitch little kid in line and keep him from getting into anything. You got to put like safety plugs over the outlets. You got to lock the cabinets. You got to, keep him from getting in the oven. Like, normal dad,
Normal dad stuff.
normal
just
dad shit.
alive.
Yeah. Well, it's an honest portrayal of the survival of man and child. Like women got that aced, man. You could put it's an ongoing thing on Facebook. The memes are hilarious. There's mom and kid is one thing. Everybody assumes that's just okay all the time. But here's what happens when you leave the kids with dad for a couple hours. And it's always something about like a kid's got scraped somehow, or there's power tools involved. Like it's
Or
always some crazy shit.
head shaved. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always some crazy shit when dad's involved. And so this game kind of capitalizes on the idea of that and gives you like a baby that can get into some of the most insane stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I love
so
that.
matching up with your friends and going, all right, you know what? Watch me. Look, I'm gonna drink that washer. you know. And so there's an upstairs, downstairs. It's just inside of the house, and you're able to go around, open doors, and all this other stuff. And it's hilarious. And the dad has to spend a time limit keeping you from killing yourself, basically.
I love that. That's really fun. I used to love games that were like, what did I really like? I really liked Diner Dash at one point. Remember Diner Dash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. You were just a waitress.
Yeah.
Basically.
What was the other one? The cooking game that was on the Wii.
Overcooked.
Was it? I don't think it was.
Oh,
Overcooked.
Mama,
Or-
Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama came with the chef's hat. in
Yeah,
the game.
Cooking Mama came with the chef's hat.
So we're talking video games, and I want you to know that the 2019 Game Awards is currently
Right now.
happening right now.
Ooh, we should put them up there.
I'm trying to figure out how to get a stream of that. But
okay.
I know
think
the,
it's on Mixer.
I
the
was gonna
first
say, I
two-
think it is on Mixer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first two awards are in.
Okay, so what are the first two awards?
Okay, the 5 games in the category of best community support: Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, Destiny 2, Apex Legends.
Destiny
I'm
2.
gonna go with Fortnite.
This I find very interesting because I'm always bitching, and we even thumped today. Yeah, well, yeah. Don't pick me up. Don't pick me up in the fucking
See?
newest activity
That's
that you got a time to beat, but don't
We have an ongoing joke that not until next season will they introduce the ability to res a player.
Destiny 2 won for best community support.
Yeah, of course it did.
Wow.
Of course it did, dude. GCX
But
is
don't pick me
is what it's called now, but it was Guardian Con the past couple of years,
Yeah.
like in Tampa, Florida. It's a serious community of people. Yeah, we do got an ongoing joke about the.
Yeah, Destiny
About the don't
community
pick me
sucks.
up?
Yeah, Destiny community sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
They fucking run right by you. You get killed by something, and the dude just runs right over your body and goes and shoots something. And oh wait, the strike is over. I killed the boss. Me. I killed the boss. I died doing it, but I killed him. But you're gonna go and run and pick up all the fucking loot around the crate before you pick up the guy who killed the fucking boss.
They don't read.
they don't give a shit. That's where he's coming from. And we joked a lot about it today about that's not until next season when they introduce the ability to res players.
Yeah, so I'm running some of the new content today, and I'm doing the sundial and shit. And
Okay.
nobody knows what the fuck to do. It took me like two 2 tries to figure it out, all the mechanics.
It's like the menagerie.
Yeah, but the mechanics are a little different. You got to do things. Yes, the plates are there, and you got to stand on
Yeah.
the plates, but you got to know when to split off on the plates. and,
Yeah.
is it 3x3? Is it 2x4? We really haven't figured that out yet.
Right.
Jets scored a touchdown. How about that? 7-13. Fucking, I'm running around and I'm punching these little scions. Everyone's shooting at them. They're in a bubble. I'm like, you fucking punch them. You punch them. You don't sit there, 4 guys unloading on this scion in a bubble that you can't hurt him.
Hey, Webb,
Yes.
I actually got my notification directly from Mixer saying, watch the Game Awards now.
Oh yeah, same. I got it too.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's on Mixer. You just have to go there.
Yeah. Let's see if we can log in and bring that up. Anyway, yeah. So best community support, Destiny 2.
Cool.
I mean, okay, Apex Legends. It's a good game. It's definitely a good game. Final Fantasy 14. Is there even a fucking community?
I don't know anyone who's
No, I do know a community that exists around it. They do have a pretty solid community, but it
Game?
Huh?
It's not a community-based game.
I mean, it's a massive multiplayer game. So
Yeah, okay.
so
yeah,
it doesn't exist without a community.
Right, yeah, okay. Fortnite, obviously. It's
Fortnite,
a
yeah.
team-based game.
I
Rainbow
mean,
Six Siege, same thing.
I originally was thinking Fortnite because
there is an orchestra or playing right now on
Best
stage.
Best music score.
It is dope.
Best music score was the second category, and it's Wild Hearts. What is that? Sayonara, Sayonara, Wild Hearts, Kingdom Hearts 3, Devil May Cry 5,
Devil May Cry 5 was the bomb.
Death Standing, and Cadence of Hyrule. Those were the games nominated in the Best Music Score category.
Oh, music score.
I mean, I heard that Death Stranding had really good music to it, but also at the same time that game did not hit the way everybody wanted it to.
No, it didn't. It didn't do well in the.
Court of public opinion.
Yeah, it didn't do
It
well.
was polarizing because
But
everyone expected it to be one thing, and it turned out to be
Like some said, the music score on it was pretty fucking amazing,
Mhm.
and it took the category.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's trending. All right.
Yeah. Which it's a PlayStation game, right?
Yeah, PS4
Only on PS4.
for now. Yeah.
I don't have any more coming in yet. I believe the next category is best fighting game.
If you
And-
want, just throw it up on a screen there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. We're gonna run a break anyway here, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Okay.
Best fighting game. The nominees in that are Dead or Alive 6, which is Team Ninja, Tecmo, Jump Force.
MK11.
That's also
MK11 was
MK11.
the bomb.
Samurai Showdown, and the one that will probably win for best fighting game, Super Smash Brothers Ultimates.
I don't know. I was really into MK11.
Yeah, I was gonna say MK11's got a.
None of the other ones have esport events wrapped around that game. None of them.
Well,
You
yeah,
know-
this is true. I mean, but
That's-
Smash is now no longer really considered a fighting game. Really, it's like thrown into that category, but it's
Yeah.
an esport
Yeah.
because of what it is. Like it's just gotten itself lumped into this Nintendo esport. It's one of their esport games, like Rocket League is an esport game. You know, it's not a driving game. It's an esport.
Oh, we do have other.
Rocket League? No, they didn't.
No, we have other winners here too. All the esports have already been. Well, not all of them, but we've got a few others here too. Well, it's the best esport coach.
Yeah, they did. We read over a list of these over on Angry Dandelion, not yesterday, but like a couple weeks back when the nominees were all being talked about and everything for the Game Awards. Put in a bunch of votes and stuff like that
Nice.
for esports coach and esports team and
Zonic took it for the esports coach, which is no surprise.
did Golden Boy win for Shoutcaster?
What I have so far is Zonic winning for a coach. That's Danny Sorensen. Well worth it. Kids, fucking. Best esport event was the International 2019, the IEM Katana Wise 2019, Fortnite World Cup,
Yeah,
Evo
dude, that shit was dope.
2019 Overwatch League Grand Finals, and the winner
Hey,
was
there's
the
Golden Boy.
2019 League of Legends World Champion.
that's
Um,
that's funny. I brought
best
his name up. I look over at the screen, and there he is, sitting in the audience.
right. Best esport host was FJ Stoichkin. I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Oh, really?
De Portetere. Um, yeah, I'm surprised because I thought it would have either been Golden Boy or the Machine for that category. I do watch some esports, especially Counter Strike. Best esports team went to G2 Esports League of Legends.
Yes.
That's
They've had a really good year.
all I have right now, and I think those were pre-awards.
Those were.
Yeah, those were pre-awards because
Yeah, all before, just like best album art before the Grammys.
the show opened up tonight with a world premiere for the new Nintendo Switch title, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order,
Cool.
which
Oh,
really wasn't a shocker, I guess. There was a lot of people expecting it to be
Mm-hmm.
premiered there, but that game's coming and it's supposed to be pretty damn good.
also, if you have Game Pass available, I think it's Game Pass. A Plague Tale.
Plague Tale was crazy good. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, but it was indeed really good.
Yeah, you
Plague-
gotta get in on that. If you haven't played it, there are certain like what was that other one? Hellbound. What was the name of
Oh yes, I've been hearing about. I did not.
the
play-
girl? The girl
Yeah.
that hears the voices, and it's actually a battle with mental illness, is what the video game is meant to portray.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah, okay, I'm familiar with that.
Senua was so good.
JRGP, right? Is that a Japanese role-playing game? Is that
A
JRPG?
JRPG?
JRPG. I'm not
Oh.
familiar.
Oh, that's pass interference. And it puts him on the one. And there's the touchdown. Yep. That makes it, what? That's Andrews, by the way. That's be like 21 if they go for the 2.21.
So for like best narrative, I think.
Well, you know what? Let's take a break. We'll keep an eye on all this
Yeah.
as it rolls in. I'll see if we can pull it up here.
Okay.
That touchdown must have been to Crowder, dude.
No, that was to Andrews.
I have a receiving touchdown for Crowder. The first one must have been to Crowder.
The first one, yeah, the first one was Crowder. For the Jets.
Right. And I also have one for Ingram. So
Ingram got the first touchdown for the Ravens.
and they're in the red zone.
They just scored. I got 19-7 here.
All right. And you said that was Andrews.
That was Andrews, the tight end. And I think Jackson is fighting out there to either go out on the field for a 2-point conversion or they just got a penalty.
Going into this game, he was 23 yards short of Michael Vick's rushing record.
They're taking the touchdown off the board.
What?
They're taking it down.
The celebration has happened, and they're taking the
Why
touchdown
are they taking
off.
this off the board? I've never seen this before.
Okay, let's see. Let's
Yeah,
see.
hang
Let's
on
see.
a second here before we run the break. That's illegal.
He's-
That's illegal block. That's not illegal block. That's hands to the face. That's away from the play.
Doesn't matter.
Well, they took the touchdown off the board and they're making him go out there on a 5-yard penalty. And there's the touchdown.
Ingram.
It was a rushing touchdown. Oh no, they're going to call that short.
Yeah, he's
Ah.
short.
Let me bring this up so I can do what I need to do so we can run a break here. Do that. All right, AP Pros, Thursday night. That's the
Thursday
late
night.
edition. Sitting here with J7 in the house.
Hello.
Ran, hope you're enjoying your Christmas party, wherever the fuck that may be. And
We
we'll be-
will get into our game here shortly. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. Well, which break do I want? No, I want that one anyway.
Do
All
the
right, well-
post. Do the post break.
Okay, it's the wrong song, but I'll do that. Yeah, we'll be right back after this.
Okay, see you later.
Everybody, this is Jim and Drino with here to talk to you guys about the Turnpike Comedy Festival. Last year, we gave 20 comics their first ever television exposure. A 2-day festival right here in New Jersey that we broadcast on Amazon, and you can go watch it right now on Amazon Prime. And here's the exciting news. We're going to have another Turnpike Comedy Festival this year. Enrollment's open right now. Go to turnpikecomedyfestival.com, read and see if you qualify to enter. And if you do, submit for this year's festival. And we will see you on Amazon next year.
Hi, I'm Snowy Angel.
And I'm Kinky Candy.
Have you heard of Spunk Loop yet? Oh, you have got to get it. I mean, really, it's the loop that everyone's talking about and everyone's gonna want.
Look at that. It looks like real cum.
Yeah, I mean, how can that get better? I mean, it's nice. It feels so good when you rub it all over yourself, everywhere. And you know what gets better about it? There's different kinds of Spunk Loop.
They actually have hybrid.
Yes, and they have different colors too. Like they have pink and yellow and even green. Like, what can get better than that? If you want like the kinkiest, spicy smell, yeah, Spunk Loop.
Wow. Get spunked today.
Today at spunkloop.com. That's right, spunkloop.com.
Get to it.
Right now.
Hey, everybody out there. This is John G, and I have a special on Amazon called Living Large. It's a stand-up special. It's funny. It was shot at the Comic Strip Live in New York City. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see me at my biggest. See, a few weeks ago, I had a heart attack. So if you don't want to go watch it because I'm funny, have some pity on me. Go watch my special. I'm in weight. I'm not gonna be so big anymore. No more living large. I gotta lose weight. They want me to take off pounds. I don't want to take off pounds. I love food. But anyway, go watch the special. It's gonna be funny. And I don't know how much longer I gotta live. I'm wearing this defibrillator thing. I don't know what this thing does. Supposedly it shocks me. My heart stopped. My heart stopped years ago. Anyway, John T, Living Large, Amazon. Go check it out before I'm not here to watch.
John G. Living Large, now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Mom, can we
Buckle
get
up.
some ice cream?
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Nudist Colony Activity Coordinator. Wearing nothing but a whistle and a clipboard, you're living the real American dream. Getting paid to think up fun things to do naked. Sure, there's danger. Vinyl chairs, sunburns, chafage, and lawn darts completely out of the question. Your keen instincts tell you to stick to activities that involve lots of bouncing and jiggling. And if that doesn't work, who cares? You're all naked. So crack open a nice cold Bud Light, nudie boy, because we all know when the going gets tough, the tough get naked. Bud Light beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
That's something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio. Well, isn't it?
I'm listening to 8-Bit Bros.
This is the 8-Bit Bros on Thursday, live from the Comedy Cellar. New Media Comedy. You're still muted, buddy. It's okay. Now you're on cam.
How'd that end?
It was very, very low and very shoddy at best anyway.
Oh, so there's a problem over here. Interesting. 8-Bit Bros, Thursday. Yep.
Oh, and it ended up the exact same way you left Andrew's touchdown.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, what they did was they ran with Ingram. You saw that.
Yeah.
Then there was a penalty on the hard count, encroachment off, so half the distance, right back to the an inch away from the end zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there was another hard count encroachment, so now they're a half an inch away from the red zone. I mean, away from the end zone. And when he went up that time, he threw the TD pass to Andrews on the flat.
Okay.
So that's the way that ended up still going. Jackson to Andrews.
And they went for the 2-point conversion.
21-7.
Good. Let's hope my bets pay out.
Not only went for the 2-point conversion, but got it as well. So
Best narrative in a game. The nominees were A Plague's Tale, Innocence, Control, Death Standing,
Stranding.
Death Stranding, I'm sorry, thank you for the correction, The Outer Worlds, Disco
Inferno.
Disco Elysium?
Elysium,
Oh, I'm sorry. I went somewhere else. Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Elysium.
Oh my god, I went to the 50 Cent song that.
Of course you did.
Shader Aftermath.
Disco won. So best narrative.
Nice.
Okay.
Shame, because you know what? Destiny could have had such a great narrative and they fucked it up by making you read everything.
OG Destiny lore, yeah.
Yeah, just pay the fucking money and pay the actors to do all the voiceovers for everything and give us the shit. And
Yeah, right? Just pay the actors. Just pay the actors, Bungie.
That's what it's all about. Pay the actors.
all that fucking money that they spent on that game, I mean, you could at least pay the actors.
Right. Well, although they're independent now, they don't have that Activision money anymore.
No, I don't think they need the Activision money, though. They seem to be raping everybody for money as it is.
How?
Do you feel raped?
I don't feel raped because I will throw money at that game. I always have from day one. I put money, I bought silver, I bought shit I wanted that, you know, I bought the broom. And then the following week, the fucking broom was available for Bright Dust. I mean,
I bought the broom.
I paid
I
cash
love
for the
the
broom.
broom.
I paid money for the broom.
Me too.
And then the next week, it was available for Bright Dust, which I have like 23 million Bright Dust.
Oh, I don't have that much Bright Dust.
Like, I got insane amounts of Bright Dust. I'm buying shit just to buy shit. I got so much Bright Dust, I don't even care about going to fucking Callus and giving them Bright Dust for fucking Triumph.
There is
shit.
only one item, one item that I wish I would have actually bit the bullet on and bought because
Which
it was not available for Bright Dust.
Yeah, which was?
Scooty Puff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the mini scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy it either.
Scooty Puff Jr. It is the one fucking it's my one little runner I want.
Yeah, but what? I mean, where is it going to sit? It's going to sit in your inventory because you're fucking brooming.
Well, now I'm brooming.
Right.
Yeah, now
I would go back to Scooty Puff though if I had Scooty Puff, but now I'm just gonna forever broom. The next thing that's gonna take away the only thing that would take the broom away would be a Scooty Puff.
All right, give you that.
Like there's even what are the little holographic things that they have, the emote stuff. There is an emote with Scooty Puff in it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Where you just hop on it and ride it.
I paid for the cat ghost.
Okay. I didn't Halloween ghost this year.
cat ghost. Was it? Yeah, it was the cat ghost.
Yeah,
I
it's the
think.
cat ghost.
Yeah,
It
and
is.
I paired it with the cat projection.
Ah,
They just
So-
announced a new Xbox.
Ooh.
the
And then
Scarlet.
yeah, the Scarlet.
The Xbox console, the Xbox Series X, which has already been shortened down to XSX. Phil Spencer just came out on stage and announced it
Where?
at the awards.
So wait, they announced
All right.
another.
Well, in that case, you might want to pull up the awards because right now Booga is getting the award for whatever. Kyle Booga Jefferson, best esports player
Oh yeah, by Stephen Curry, right?
by Stephen Curry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Stephen Curry. And,
That's-
and I only do that because he's a North Carolina native. When it comes down to that, that's basketball. That's North Carolina basketball royalty, girl. Get it right.
Okay. Uh-uh.
even though he played for the rival school, I'm a Tar Heel, and he was a Dupukian.
So not a lot of details on this new Xbox, but they also announced a new game for that box called Ninja. It's from the Ninja. God, I'm tongue tied tonight.
What?
It's from the Ninja Theory team, the guys behind Hellblade, and it's actually a sequel to
Ooh,
Hellblade,
Hellblade.
Ooh, a sequel to Senua's?
Senua's Saga.
Oh, that's exciting. Wait, so they announced something other than Project Scarlet, the one that's coming out next year?
It's what it? Yeah. It's
This
what
seems to be just a box, though,
hold on. Let me,
because
Maybe
there's
it's
been
the
rumors.
cheap
There's been
version.
rumors for the past couple weeks that there was a new discless Xbox in the work, but
Okay,
it was
Project
supposed to be
Scarlet.
Project Scarlet.
Project Scarlet is now known as Xbox Series X, and it has a new design also.
Yeah,
the-
dude. If that development PlayStation 5 remotely even looks close to what it's supposed to look like,
It's
The
a
hell?
fucking standing cube.
wait, are we getting a GameCube?
Yeah, hold on. I'll
It's okay, so Project Scarlet is now Xbox Series X, and it has a new design too.
yeah, I'm gonna drop this into Skype for you
Yeah.
so you can see this stuff.
And an
Control
interview with
V.
GameSpot, Microsoft is close to
I'm good, dude. I got
next
it.
All right,
generation video.
I threw it in
console.
there.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I'll throw you where I'm following along, which is CNET.
Okay, I'm watching live on
I-
Mixer.
Over there, I know. But this will give you the articles and shit that are being dropped outside of the stream.
There it is, console for 2020.
Yep. So that's quite interesting.
So they just called Project Scarlet the
Yeah, they
Xbox
finally gave it
Series
an X
X.
Series X.
Oh, dude!
What?
Web, you got it. I'm gonna send you a picture, and I want you to show it. This is my. This is funny.
Microsoft said the new name reflects many ways you can play an Xbox. The new Xbox Series X will support thousands of titles.
Also, it's not discless. If you notice there in the artwork, folks, this is not the discless version.
That's not this list.
Will
No.
support thousands of titles that already play on the Xbox One. Device will also support previously sold accessories such as the adaptive controller for disabled gamers.
Hey, Web, I could go up on top of that, and I swear that the top of it also looks the same.
It does look the same. I don't think this is the real thing. I feel like this is concept art.
No. No, what I'm showing you is my Wi-Fi router.
Oh.
The picture I sent Web is literally my Wi-Fi router. And it looks like a Xbox
Oh, yeah.
Series X.
Yeah.
What?
That is sitting on top of my computer right now.
That's crazy.
It looks like that. I was like, hold up, I got one of those. Like already.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
am up on the current technologies, I guess.
For
They
the-
didn't say how much it would cost.
No,
I'm gonna
they-
say it's gonna be about $600.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's going to be price comparative. The PlayStation's not going to be dropping at 6. I think everybody's decided to take
Drop
a more of a hit here and keep us digital $60 games.
Okay.
For all y'all who don't know, Xbox streaming cloud system, xCloud, is open for beta sign up.
Oh, hey Webb, we were talking about Lamar Jackson, how he was 23 yards before,
Yes.
like he's already passed him.
Look at that.
Did you see about the Michael Vick tweet?
About him becoming the team captain for the draft?
No, about Michael Vick saying, "Did you have to pass me in Madden 2?"
Oh,
Because he knew he was going to be passing him here in the NFL with the all QB rushing record. He
right.
knew that was going to be happening. There was no denying that. But Madden upgraded him, and he now has a higher. He's a 96.
Oh, yep. He's doing 96, huh? Okay.
Yeah, so his rushing is now higher than Michael Vick's on Madden as well.
With Drew Brees throwing 6 touchdowns last weekend in a loss, he leapfrogged Brady as the touchdown leader, and this week could become the all-time touchdown passer, surpassing Peyton Manning.
For what?
Most touchdowns scored by a quarterback, or thrown by a quarterback.
Oh.
He needs 2 more to beat Manning. I think it's 539, and he's at 537.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, another record for Drew Brees, possibly.
Interesting.
All right, so we're talking video games, and we're following along with the award ceremony happening now for the best awards for 2019 in gaming,
Oh, how exciting.
which will
And this console thing, I mean, it's like a big cube.
yeah, what a time for Microsoft to drop that, huh?
Yeah, they dropped it earlier today from what I see here.
Yeah,
but-
they did put it out, some info over on Twitter, and
Yeah.
Major Nelson dropped some. And,
And the controller looks the same.
well, why would it change? It's the best controller on the market.
That's true. You're right.
Game layout, everything. All your professional gamers say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You see it in all these competitions.
Everyone has them.
There's a lot of people who won't play on the mouse and keyboard, and they go for the Elite controller layouts or the Elite 2. I mean, Microsoft spent years talking with gamers and developing the stick layout, and Sony never really did much of anything. They still give you side-by-side sticks.
I
And
know
don't-
those things suck.
Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. You pick up a PlayStation controller, and it doesn't feel natural in your hands.
No.
Whereas, all right, maybe Microsoft got it wrong the first time with that fucking, I don't even know what you want to call that thing.
What, the saucer?
The Jack and the Beanstalk fucking controller.
Which one?
The first Xbox.
Yeah, the
Oh.
saucer.
Remember that.
The fucking thing was ginormous.
The discus.
Right. And then they came out with the controller S, which they claim was for Japanese players with smaller hands. And
Yeah, but then
everybody-
they got in trouble for being racist, and so they
Right.
had to put it out to mass market. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there was,
everybody,
there was
fucking
literally a big stink about that back in the day.
and then every gamer who had an Xbox ran out to buy that fucking thing, because that I don't know, fucking teacup platter, sauce platter, or whatever the sauce plate thing was, just the controller was like this big. It was huge. You had to muscle it. It was horrible. Go ahead, look up the original Xbox controller.
Okay. Original Xbox controller.
You'll see the size of that thing, and you'll be like, Jesus Christ.
Because I had an Xbox, like the first one when I was younger.
Oh, when you were
growing
like
up.
what, 4?
4.
Oh, this looks like
Like-
Warframe and Space Flight. You heard
Oh.
that was a thing, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
Warframe is about to become Star Citizen.
Yes. Warframe.
Or that-
Warframe Citizen.
Elite Sniper.
Elite Dangerous.
Elite Dangerous, yeah.
Okay, I vaguely remember this, and I think by the time I got an Xbox, they had already redesigned the
Oh
control.
yes, the disc. I'm telling you, the
Yeah.
disc is all day.
The scenery for Senua's Saga,
Senua's Sac. Oh, for the new one.
yeah, it looks fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
So where are you? Oh, hold on. That I'm just gonna use the link that you sent us.
What'd you say? Best esports player award for 2019 went to Booga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Booga.
yeah, you know he took $3 million in prizes home.
I believe-
Yeah, that was all in that one tournament.
Yeah, 3 million.
Yeah, that was just for the international.
Yep. So again, we're talking video games, and
But he also just became like the biggest Fortnite streamer too, and happened to stay with Twitch instead of going over to Mixer.
I just don't understand fucking Fortnite. I watched fucking what's his face play that shit for like 2.5 hours the other day, and it was stupid. It's just a stupid.
It's
game.
just not your thing.
I know. It's
But
a
if you look at what it takes to actually be good at that game,
I don't think it takes much to be good at it when every 14-year-old in the world is playing it and they suck at it. So any fucking I could be great at that game, murking 14-year-olds.
I'd like to see that even remotely happen in the course of a week.
Well, I did that with PUBG. That was bullshit.
That's PUBG.
PUBG's a great game, but
PUBG's a terrible game.
no, PUBG's a great game.
That's PUBG. Like I said, I'd like to see you even like
It's nice.
appear remotely competitive in Fortnite at all.
It's you're not.
Yeah, but the game is jacked.
You're not. So is Fortnite.
Fortnite's not jacked.
Fortnite's jacked.
Fortnite works.
Yeah, Fortnite works.
Yeah.
No, so is PUBG. It's
It
just a battle
doesn't.
royale.
No, Pub is jacked, dude. Like it
Yeah.
is. It literally is. Like you've been away from it obviously long enough that you
Yeah.
just don't know how fucked it is.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Like
fan.
they kept adding, trying to do different maps, and that
Yeah.
shit didn't pan out.
Well, yeah, I know
Their
the two-
weapon balance people got all retarded and don't know how to use weapons anymore.
Yeah.
I know the new map that they have, and most people hate. It's
No,
all-
you know what the biggest thing in PUBG is right now?
What?
PUBG Mobile.
Well, yeah, mobile.
That's it. That is
Yeah.
the platform that they've decided to focus on.
Yeah.
Oh, mobile gaming is a big fucking deal. Best fighting game was taken by Super Smash Brothers. That's
Okay.
no surprise there. Over everything else, I mean, no surprise.
I would have gone for Mortal Kombat 11.
Yup.
Best audio design nominees were Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5, Resident Evil 2, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Hmm.
Best audio design went to Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Did anybody play Gears 5?
Yes.
What did you think of Gears 5?
It was better than Gears 4, which completely sucked.
I don't think it sucked.
What was that other one? Andromeda?
Oh, I didn't play Andromeda.
That fucking sucked too.
What didn't you like about Gears 4?
Storyline was weak.
I really liked seeing. I liked seeing Marcus's relationship with his son.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I mean, Marcus is a staple character through all of them except 2, I believe.
Pretty much all of
Or
them.
was he? Yeah, you know, he
Yeah.
wasn't too. Yeah.
Except for Judgment. Judgment was
right.
about what's his name?
Right.
Yeah.
I just thought the storyline was weak in it,
Mhm.
and games like that, like Gears, Call of Duty, Battlefield. I'm a storyline guy. I played the campaign start to finish
Yeah.
before even going online with it.
Yeah,
I mean, and
Same.
a lot of these games now, they kind of want you to do that because you get weapons
Yeah.
that you can then take online that you
Right.
can't get online.
Right.
You can only get in the storyline.
Mhm.
And you know, sometimes you wind up playing the storyline once or twice because oh shit, I didn't.
I missed
need-
the thing.
Right, I needed 3 more newspapers, and I could
Yeah.
have got that weapon. And, you know,
I am watching world premiere videos right now.
So you wind up doing that. But I thought the storyline was a little bit weak for a highly anticipated game. Like I said, Andromeda was fucking horrible.
Yes.
Well, Andromeda and Gears 5 and Gears 4 are not the same game
No,
by any
not
stretch
at
of the
all.
imagination.
Not at all.
Okay,
Gears 5, strong game though.
Gears 5,
Strong game.
really, really good. I loved what they did with Kate.
I just got a world premiere for a Player Unknown development.
Oh, what is it?
But it looks like the video really it was just a scene.
All right.
It was just a scene of like trees and weather, and it was deep in a forest somewhere you couldn't see any line of clear sight at all. But it was a world premiere video, and it just said Player Unknown Production and somebody else. Now they're like I said.
Hmm.
I looked it up a sec. Let me get through the rest of these awards I've been giving out. Best strategy game. Nominees were Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Anon 1800,
Anon, real good game.
Fire Emblem,
Emblem, yeah,
is-
Fire Emblem, real good game.
Total War, Three Kingdoms.
Oh, I
Tropical-
played that. That was dope. Me and Abominado played that actually on
Yeah, it was a-
PC.
Yeah, Three Kingdoms was a good game. War Groove was also there. The winner goes to Fire Emblem, Three Houses.
Yeah, I figure Fire Emblem's a lot higher on the list there.
Content Creator of the Year. Jack Courage Dunlop, Benjamin, Dr. Lupo,
Lupo wins that hands down.
Solio Ewok Wheeler,
Or
David-
maybe Solio.
David Greff Martinez. God, I'm tongue tied.
But I would say Lupo hands down. It's Courage made a little bit of an impact by moving to YouTube, but Lupo literally like made $3 million for St. Jude this year.
Oh, good for him.
That's true. Yeah, I
Like
would've
by himself, like pulled in one of the most massive donation chains for St. Jude charity stream over the course of like a couple hours.
You know what I'm surprised not to see here? I'm surprised like any of the like any of those like lore channels or like
Bife
Bife.
or
Yeah.
I mean, Bife deserves some recognition for sure.
The last nominee in the Content Creator of the Year category is Michael Stroud of Greskix.
Oh, Stroud.
Yeah, Grishecki.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Grisheckic.
Yeah, it's Michael Grishecki.
Personally, I mean, I know of a couple of these guys, 3 right off the bat, maybe 4, not sure. I would have went with Ewok. Personally,
Well, Ewok just made a little bit of a splash. Like here recently, it was kind of the come up story that it was also the one that took everybody by surprise when Ewok was the one that decided to jump ship.
yeah. The winner in the 2019 Content Creator of the Year category
It
is
better not be Shroud.
Michael Shroud.
See, I don't agree with that, man.
Not sure about that.
Yeah, I just don't agree with that. I like Shroud. I'm not gonna say I don't like Shroud. Like as a person, he's a very nice, just kind of laid back dude. He's amazingly good at video games. I have no hate for him in any way, shape. His streams are just not real interesting though. Like there are much better content creators
Yeah.
that are working with a whole lot broader and more fun narrative than he is. Like you're only watching Shroud because Shroud is wrist flick.
Because he's what?
Wrist flick.
Yeah.
You're only watching him because he doesn't need to look at a computer screen to hit somebody in the head. Like he's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like while he's sitting there looking, and you can be watching his he does a top down cam over on his mouse,
Yeah.
and you watch him, and all he does is flick his wrist, and all of a sudden you see somebody's done been headshot. And that's why I say he's wrist flick. Like
Yeah.
he's always been known as that. He's unicorn when it
Yeah.
comes to his ability. And I mean, if that's what you're watching for is just to see how amazing he may kill somebody, like, oh wow, I can't believe that just happened, then yeah, all right, fine, he's amazing. But aside from that, like for me, he's a really stale personality.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like he's just kind of
Like-
meh. He doesn't really, he's not a real deep dive into, having any kind of banter with or.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Let's watch this. Yes, yes, yes. This is we're watching
Senua Saga
Senua Saga,
shown on the Xbox.
the sequel of For Senua's Sacrifice.
Look at that scenery on that.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That looks way better than Sea of Thieves ocean right there. And I will say that
How
Sea
are
of
they
Thieves done
even
it right.
doing that? Oh my god.
Power of the cloud, bitches. This is what it's all about.
I'm already up into this next little article from the other fucking Xbox article I was looking at. It's the year of Elon and Tesla Arcade. Like, since I don't have to drive, I'll be able to play video games in my car. This is nice.
Well, you can play video games in the Tesla now, but only when it's in like park or self-drive.
What?
Yeah, Tesla
This
Arcade.
looks sick.
This looks fucking sick.
Yeah, this is almost real life animation right here. This shit looks real.
This looks like people are acting
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah. This is amazing.
Did you guys play Hellblade?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
you gotta play Hellblade.
But I'll be playing this game.
No, you need to play the first one because it's.
No, I don't. No, I
You
don't.
do.
You
No.
will because this is a story-driven game. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. It's the Red Dead Redemption. You didn't need to play the first one to play the second. And when you went back to play the first one, you realized the control of that was fucking horrible. And then you stopped playing it because it was pointless to play it.
Yeah, but this is L.A.
It-
Noir scope of storytelling. This is what
Yeah.
I'm.
I'll get a preview, I'm sure. This in 4K is going to be fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that
Oh,
looks-
I forgot which part of your tank they were licking.
You can look whatever part it is. That shit looks amazing. That definitely looks amazing.
Okay, well, from a story standpoint, I really think you need to play Senua's Sacrifice because it was a beautiful, really well told story.
New character coming to Mortal Kombat, the Joker.
Yep, that's not news though. They
Wow.
had announced that a while
Yeah.
ago.
What you were looking at was Warframe Emporium. Yes, Thump? Is that what that was? The official trailer for Warframe Emporium was dropped?
I mean,
That takes what?
what are you
Take-
talking about? Like a couple
What?
videos ago or something like that?
Yeah, you said you saw the new Warframe?
Yep.
You were watching live? Yeah, Warframe Emporium. Is that the name of it? what I'm-
Could have been. I'm
Yeah.
currently looking at Star Wars characters that are being introduced into Fortnite.
Wow.
Oh, no skins.
Where are you watching, Thump?
Mixer.
He's watching Mixer.
Mixer? Oh, can we just do the Mixer, please?
I don't even know if I can log into Mixer from here. 'Cause
Okay.
All of our accounts might be fucked.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can get into Mixer.
Like right now, they're talking to, I guess, a dev from Epic. He looks like he'd be a dev for Epic. He's like all of his head shaved except for like the spiky random mess on top, and he's wearing a suit. And he kind of looked like Chris Hardgrave.
He does. He does. He does.
There you go. I got Mixer up over there. now.
Nice.
Or Chris Hardwick, excuse me. Kind of look like Chris Hardwick.
No, isn't this? He's the guy that used to be on. He's not a dev.
And here's another world premiere.
Okay, what is this? What are we watching right now? We're watching a helicopter, a car. We're watching a guy.
Well, this has got what's its name?
Fight? Demon?
Oh.
Okay.
Best Art Direction nominees were Control, Death Stranding, Gris, Senora's Wild Heart, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was amazing.
Shadows Die Twice. Best Art Direction goes to Control.
Mm-hmm.
And
Control's going to be on really high on a lot of lists. What is really freakily going on the screen here right now?
What is this weirdness?
Like,
What?
what is going on there?
I don't know, but I did that to my car the other day.
Yeah, but what is she doing?
She was humping the
She was
rock.
humping a rock, and now she's like.
Oh, I see
She
nipples.
gained limbs.
Yeah, I just saw nipples.
Oh, is this a new Resident Evil game? Maybe. No, Resident Evil has never been this like.
I was gonna say not this kind of detail. This is
Yeah.
like the forest, but
Because that was supposedly being shown tonight too. Resident Evil 7.
this looks like the forest, but on a whole new level.
Did they show 7 yet?
Sons of the Okay, this is
Ah, it is the forest. It's from the people. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was bizarre.
Dude, I played the original of this game. I was like, this shit looks like the forest. I was like, the more it went on, I was like, I know all of this. I know all of these characters. They were not that pretty. Okay, that was amazing looking. Like that in night, that was amazing. If you go and look at the original, The Forest,
Okay.
and like it was good, but it was weird. That was weird and like outstandingly done visually.
It was like humping a rock.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's like I said, as soon as the extra appendages showed up, I was like, this looks like the forest.
Okay.
Like it got less weird at the moment I had some context.
Okay.
Like that is definitely what just took place there.
Okay, good.
Also show.
Is this more Sea of Thieves?
They also show Control official expeditions.
Oh, this looks like an expansion to Sea of Thieves, maybe.
It does.
Thieves.
I don't know if they're going to sequel that game yet. I think it'd probably be more.
Oh,
an
it's
extension.
League of Legends. This is new. This is a whole new.
LOL.
Yeah, in development for console and PC.
LOL. The only fucking esport you can physically bet on through DraftKings and.
Yeah, they're available through all of the major gambling sites.
Cool. Yeah, I don't really gamble.
She's like, I'm not a bettor, but yeah. Ooh, hey, congrats, you reached rank 5 in the Game Awards channel. Winning mixer points.
That's good. You know, the longer you watch, the more points you get.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that.
That stupid amount of points because they put it on and leave it there and.
Let's see what I'm up to. My sparks right now are over 1 million.
Let me see. How many do I have? Probably not as many as you.
I'm 1,005,364.
You spend them sparks, bro.
How do you spend them?
You give them to people.
Yeah, you give them to I could spend them, but there are certain ones that I've been waiting on because there are a million spark emotes.
Give them to Ninja. There you go.
Why the fuck would I do that?
You're not giving Jack to Ninja.
No, I'd give them to King of Thalion before I gave them to Ninja.
I got just under 1 million.
Yeah, so do I. It's like,
Okay.
I got like 800,000 or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
Not for anything. I have been the forefront guy, staying in the streaming network for the 8-Bit Bros. That's been my job.
I'm like level 80 something. Some stupid number. I don't even know. I throw it on, sit at my desk, and listen to people babble over stupid shit, or I'll throw on one of those streaming music channels and just put.
Yo, Monster Cat.
Monster Cat, exactly.
Monster Cat. That was the greatest part about like Beam for the longest time period was you could get Monster Cat.
Comes Norman Reedus.
You didn't have to go to YouTube and give YouTube the fucking click. You could fucking just watch it through Beam.
Monster Cat today. You could watch it, but you couldn't hear it.
Oh, that's rare. Man, they're in a very unique situation musically. Monster Cat is, with the fact that anything that they publish is, it's essentially it's not even theirs.
Why am I watching?
Like it's completely open source.
Tell me they're doing a video game on this.
That is Courage So that is a YouTube video if they're doing it. This is what's the name? What's the name of their group? Their gaming community group. Thousand Thieves or 100 Thieves. Two of the people that were on stage with her just then a while ago was they're all Thousand Thieves people or 100 Thieves
Okay,
people.
so they're probably doing a promo for
For
this
the
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they're doing a promo for her movie.
Well, they're showing her movie clip now.
Yeah.
Because
correct.
it's weird having Courage and 100 Thieves mixed into that, though.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Yeah, I mean
Unless
that's
they're-
what they did. Birds of Prey. Birds
Yeah.
of Prey. And
That
this
is
one.
exactly what they did. That was
Yeah.
all right. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't mind that.
No, I didn't mind that at all. Kind of weird that Mixer would show the YouTube love like that, though.
That's okay. They're showing a.
Even though Mixer, you got to give Mixer the overall credit across everything. They're giving a PlayStation commercial right now. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mixer has been the most. Look, man, everybody's welcome.
Share the love.
Exclusivity deals didn't come in until Ninja, Shroud, and Gathalion.
Yeah.
They signed exclusivities because Mixer has always been a platform that if you want to broadcast there, even if you're partnered, you can still broadcast on DLive, Caffeine, Twitch, YouTube, anything else. They don't restrict any other source that you want to broadcast to. Where YouTube and Twitch both were restricted, that if you were broadcasting on their platform, if you were being paid from them, you could not broadcast on another platform.
Right. Okay.
Not and be monetized.
Hmm.
And Mixer's never given a fuck.
It's no surprise that they're going to show whatever commercials they want. This is the gaming awards.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's
gonna show
cross-plat-
commercials
yeah,
for
it's-
Yeah, but the thing about it is even during that, Mixer can jump in with
Sure, they can cut it.
ad breaks of their own. There it is, right there. Hell, Plague's Tale.
Yeah. Another game that looks good.
Dude,
Not-
that shit looked crazy as hell. I was like, man, I got to get in that because you want to talk about like that rat infestation. I was like, that would be the scariest thing in the world, knowing that you were alive in a time where rats carried death, period. Like there was, period.
The next award that
Wasn't
will be-
anything beyond that. It was death.
next award that will be brought up is Games for Impact.
That's interesting.
And the nominees in that are Concrete Genie from Sony Interactive and Pixelopolis, Gris from Devolver Digital and
Devolver Digital, yeah, buddy.
Kind Words from Pop Cannibal, Life is Strange 2, Square Enix.
I didn't like the fact that they tried to go the direction they went with that. I like if they would have continued Life is Strange with a Life is Strange 2 that was like a 2 instead of prequeling.
Yeah, that was kind of weird
The
that they did that.
final nominee in that category is Sea of Solitude from Ming Games, EA Electronic Arts. I think Gris takes that personally, but we'll see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Gris was a good game. So, again, we're here watching the Gaming Awards, and I don't know how we got there, but we're talking gaming. And we're all Destiny players, obviously.
Yeah, and we're watching the Games Awards.
Have you jumped into the Season of the Dawn?
I have.
And
Halftime is over.
what have you accomplished? What's the score? 21-7?
Oh, they're coming back.
Okay, 21-7 at the half. Winner, chicken dinner. I'll take that money.
Yep.
That's exactly what I bet and called it. I'll take that. How far have you jumped into the new?
Not that far.
I was gonna say, have you seen Saint?
Not yet.
I haven't seen Saint
I
either.
haven't seen Saint yet. I've got some Saint weapons somehow, but I don't have any Saint encounters.
The new auto rifle is amazing.
I've been hearing that. I have the sidearm.
Yeah.
The
it's-
steel
I-
feather
Yeah, the steel feather's the
auto rifle.
The auto rifle. She's talking the sidearm, which you just promptly take and eat right into whatever weapon you were running to begin with.
No, I actually used it.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say there's a large sidearm
That-
community, so
I was running it at the whatever the fuck the new event is there, the sundial, and all you hear
What
is,
do you run in conjunction with your sidearm?
yeah, what are you running with it? What's your
I have
primary?
the that's my primary, and then I have the new exotic. What is it? The synergy.
Yeah, it's energy.
I like it.
It's nice, but you can't put the mod on it that you need to stop unstoppables, or you can't do that.
That's true.
So that worked for the first 10 minutes of the game, and as soon as you get into the sundial, you realize, oh fuck, I can't use this weapon.
Yeah.
What I like about that is that intrinsic perk it has, where you can keep hitting precision shots and then smack that gun and get a fucking bolt of energy that blows every fucking thing up. The intrinsic perk on that is amazing. I will say that. But the biggest problem I have with, and Destiny needs to kind of get this right, you can't put any perks on your exotics.
No, you can't.
And this whole new content for the next 3 months and the prior 2 months is all about building a weapon and armor loadout to take on the world.
Yeah.
So it kind of it limits you. I don't want to say it limits you, but yeah, it limits you to running a heavy exotic and only a heavy exotic, because you can't go into, let's say, the Nightfall at 980 and be down a weapon that has over barrier or unstoppable. You have to have those perks.
Yes,
do.
you
It's
have
kinda-
to have them.
And
So it eliminates any kind of exotic in your primary and secondary, or as it's like to be called, energy. It'll always be primary and secondary.
right.
But it removes that out of the game completely.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't. You can't. So what are you doing? You run in the new auto rifle that you can throw shit on. You got to run a scout rifle or a bow because that's the meta.
I have the Leviathan,
Right. Yeah.
which I'm
right,
using to stop the unstoppable stuff
Right.
because it staggers them.
It staggers them. It works. It breaks
Yeah.
the shields. But you're at that. You're there at where. I mean, what are you running? You're running a fighting lion as your heavy,
Hey, Elon Musk is there.
or you're running.
Yeah, because he's dating Grimes, I think.
Yeah. Or you're running the Thunderlord as your heavy. I mean, you don't see anybody running around with the exotic rocket launcher that they gave you right off the bat 6 months ago,
Oh,
4 months
no.
ago. No, nobody runs
The
that.
Two Tails.
No, not the Two Tails. The
The
dragon, the one that shoots void fucking bombs.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the Two Fox. The Two Tail Fox is a great fucking rocket
I
launcher.
love the two-tailed fox.
Yeah, it's a great rocket launcher.
I just can't equip it because I'd rather have my exotic be like an energy weapon.
Sure, that's
Yeah.
exactly where you want it. I mean, unless you're gonna go with like a huckleberry in your primary, or
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm using the huckleberry.
or if you're working on any kind of scout rifle quest, then you run the Jade Rabbit.
Or you're a hunter and you run any of the hand cannons.
Yeah, the Rose is probably one of the better hand cannons I've ever encountered. Period. And the problem is they take that bitch away from you after you finish that quest.
Yeah.
That's a great hand cannon. That and the one from the Forge is fantastic.
The Deathbringer.
The Deathbringer is the old Fatebringer.
Yeah, no, the Deathbringer rocket launcher. That's
Oh, the
that's
Deathbringer.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
the one
Yeah, the Deathbringer.
that
yeah.
they gave you.
Right, which have you ever seen anybody anywhere in the game fire it?
No, you never see the
No.
Deathbringer anywhere.
No, you got it and you equipped it and you went to, I don't know, Europe in the EDZ and you fired it twice and said, yeah, this is great. And you went right back to the farm or the tower and put it in your locker. Thank you very much. Mine's still sitting there at like a 923. Have a nice day. It's useless. It's useless. This game, unfortunately, and I've said it, Thump knows we are in chat together, whether we're playing different games or running the same game.
Same
You-
game, just not together at the moment.
Right. Yeah, they need to figure some stuff out. I mean, this season, what armor you're running? What armor are you running?
Yeah.
You have no choice but to run the armor for this season.
That they gave you.
You
Yep.
can't equip any other armor because you can't add the new mods to it. Why?
Yeah, I
What?
didn't like that about last season either, about the fact that
You were stuck running Iron Banner gear.
Iron Banner gear or the specific gear to the season, and nothing else has perk availability on it.
You know
Even though
what?
it all comes re-rolled, it just doesn't have the perk slot.
I want to see my friends' loadouts of armor to show me that you got better gear than Iron Banner.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that because I don't believe it to be true at all.
No, last season the best gear was the Iron,
Iron
Banner,
Banner.
gear.
I'm running.
For sure.
I was running all my Iron Banner gear perked out at an 84. Every piece of armor in 84. I have never gotten any other armor in that game that was close to those rolls. And my armor was everything I seemed to got was resilience and intellect. So I was running around at 94% intellect, which means I get a super back every 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
Mhm.
Devastating in the Crucible. Devastating.
Yeah.
You're getting 3 supers a game. It's devastating.
Right.
Plus, with the right perks where your grenade gives you super energy or your class abilities give you regeneration, I'm getting 3 supers every game. No problem.
Yeah.
Wait,
Iron-
what level of animated death is this I'm seeing?
I don't know, but this looks like,
I think that's Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, this might be D&D
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like Dungeons and Dragons.
or something along those lines, and it definitely looks like a
It's an interesting
Gauntlet, man.
Nintendo.
I'm old school Gauntlet.
Gauntlet run. That would be great.
Yeah. So next week there's gonna be that's definitely Dungeons and Dragons. I see the dwarf and I see the elf and there you go.
Dark Alliance.
Yep.
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
I like it.
Nice. So did you guys see that The Witcher is gonna be on Netflix next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Huh?
Henry Cavill's playing The
Yeah.
Witcher.
We've been waiting for months and months and months for them to finally put this content out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there day one, you guys.
Uh,
I don't know about you.
Oh, now hey, I have jumped in and done what you told me to do.
yeah. He.
I am
wait.
all caught up.
No, wait. Let's.
There's one more episode, and I am ready to see it.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
You
he's
caught
caught.
up? Are you caught up?
I threw an episode on last night when I got home. I was like, I'm gonna watch this because the babe's gonna be like snoring in 22 seconds, and I fell the fuck asleep within the first 10 minutes of it.
I will say this: if you had not given me the extra 2 days, Tuesday you would not have liked me. Okay.
Okay.
Because Tuesday I only saw episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not gonna watch episode 2 because episode 1 I was just like, I don't know if I like this narrative. I don't like the way the story's being set up. I'm not really being compelled by these characters. This is really not having it for me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to tell J7 I just can't do it.
Trent's the man. Here's a little backstory tidbit with Thump on this one.
Okay.
So we all know, everybody knows. If you don't, I'll tell you right now. Thump is a streamer content watcher.
Okay.
Okay, his only content besides Sunday Football, which actually comes from a cable box. Okay, that's it.
All of my shit comes through Twitch, Mixer,
Twitch,
YouTube,
YouTube,
and
Netflix.
not their TV shows for the most
Right.
part.
No, and-
Not
you know
even
what?
not even Netflix. Like if Netflix, I'm watching like, or Amazon or whoever the fuck it is. I'm watching like Ancient Aliens or some kind of like learning something.
Ancient alien.
So when the Watchman first dropped, and you put it out there, and I was like, well, I want to watch this shit too because it's something I read the book and all that
Yeah.
shit. And
Zero interest.
Right. Thump had zero interest. In fact, he messaged me and he was like, you guys can talk about this because I don't give a fuck.
I am going to check out on you.
Right. I'm
What?
He's like, well, let me finish. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna pull a Steve. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna play on my fucking phone. When you guys talk about Destiny, like Steve, Ren does.
Yeah, HBO Go. I was like, I'm done. I'm not even.
Okay, so I said to him, I said, look, give it a shot.
Yes.
I read the graphic novel as a kid.
I'm like, good. You'll be able to talk about it.
It's Trent Reznor. It's Atticus Rose doing the movie, and everything they've scored for, so far has been an Oscar or a Golden Globe. Every fucking thing. So it was like fine.
You were like, fine.
Oh, I was not a happy. And then, like I said, after episode 1, you would not have wanted to talk to me on Tuesday.
So he was
because
like,
I was gonna be like, fuck this show. It's got this bullshit fucking narrative that they're pushing right off the bat, and they're gonna automatically go ahead and draw the line in the fucking sand. Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, I was done episode 1, but I was like, let me.
So he says to me, well, hook me up. So fine, I'll give you my login. And then I started looking at changing cable providers or upgrading to Altice because they got 4K content and shit like that. And like, oh, all right.
Even though it is Optimaltice, but.
Yeah, it's still Optimum, but it's just Altice took them over, and this is their new shit that they're going to force on everybody over the next 3 years. So I might as well just jump on the bandwagon now and get one of them lifetimes at $69 a month. So I'm debating on all this shit. I'm talking to them. I'm talking to this. And Thump's like, you're going to give me the login? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. So wait, chill the fuck out. Just chill the fuck out.
Yeah, because I'm like, look, if you want me to fucking watch this shit, because now it's him appealing to me, not just what I've seen in chat. Like, it's him going, we should probably really watch this shit. And I'm like, I'm not even interested still at this point. I'm like, this is all y'all.
So J7 drops the message into our Slack chat, and she's like, yo, maybe on a Thursday. Gives you plenty of time to watch or catch up.
Yeah, she said catch up like we were even a part of that conversation to begin with. Because, look, we were not. At the moment you said what you said,
so I'm gaming with
0 episodes.
I'm gaming with Thump, and this is Tuesday. I'm gaming with him, and he's like, "You see Slack?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gaming with you. I'm not paying attention to my phone." He's like, "Get your fucking phone." I'm like, "Okay, Dad, I get my phone." I go over and get my phone. He's like, "Slack." I'm like, "Okay, what channel?" Because I got like fucking 80 Slack notifications. Oh, okay.
I was like, J7 Wren Web, boom.
J7, fucking watchman. He's like, are you going to give me that login now? I'm like, all right.
Yeah, because the Tuesday, I got to log in Tuesday.
You
I got to watch one episode.
For a test.
I got to watch one episode before Tuesday's show.
We're on a fucking boat. Sea of Thieves. We're on a boat, okay? There's fucking 4 of us on a boat.
Okay? Love it.
Off the fucking front of the boat, and someone else is fixing holes, and our fucking captain is parking us next to a goddamn volcano that's setting our boat on fire. I mean,
and I am so nonchalant asking him, like, so you gonna give me this code?
And all he's doing is going, well, that password ain't working. I'm like, could you fucking...
Yeah, that was what was going on at that moment. We're sitting there getting volcanoes all around us.
Fucking boats on fire.
I'm trying to log in, and I'm like, this shit ain't working, bro.
Fucking boats going down. The entire first level of the boat is flooded.
We're bailing water. We're patching holes.
Yeah, it's fucking. And he's like, yo, that password ain't working. I'm like, dude, I'll check.
We're gonna drown.
I'll check my keychain, but can we fix the fucking holes in the boat first?
I'm like, dude, I got that, but this still ain't working.
So the point of the conversation, or the funny point is he did watch, and I tried and again fell asleep, and I will definitely. I mean, we could talk about it. It's not going to spoil anything for me, without a doubt. Like I said, I already read the novel, and it's pretty much a take on that.
No, it's not.
I am I am culturally astonished at what it has gotten away with.
Yeah.
Now,
but at the same time,
no interest.
Hold on.
0.
Yeah. So
now
shut the fuck up and let me explain why I have interest now.
Okay. Please go.
I was talking to him.
Okay.
You can talk all you want to.
Thank you.
We'll be talking about the same thing, so that's fine. So I was culturally shocked and uninterested from the first episode because I was like, wow, they're about to hit me with a propaganda film. I don't think I really want to deal with this shit.
Mhm.
The climate around everything is just maybe not where I want to be.
Mhm.
And then went through the rest of it. It is amazing that this series hasn't been attacked more.
It has been.
Or more.
Yeah.
Because it hits you right in the face and right in any sensitive part of all of your nerve,
It does.
like with no remorse at all the entire time you're watching it.
It's true.
And for that to just go through the steps and deal with all of what's taken place,
Mhm.
I'm excited to see where they're going to go for it. I don't know if I agree with either side in this argument that's going on right now.
Dr. Hunts and Bunny do on stage.
Like, because there's this cloud of flip flop of what, except for, like, Mr. just recently decided not to be in his own head anymore.
Yeah.
Speaker. He's got VR on.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's been like for him the entire time. Like, this has not been his thing. But she's been having to deal with some real shit.
Yeah. And he's just like, he doesn't even know. He's just like,
He's
okay.
like, I will love you forever. We are having this conversation for a long period of time. And then she is like, what conversation?
Yeah, that was so good. Like last week's episode, I thought was like I was spellbound. I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
this is bananas. The way this is happening, and the way that I don't think the comic ever. I read the comic.
I don't
But-
think it ever dove this far into touching.
No, it
Dove
doesn't. No,
this
it
deep
definitely takes a branch off of that.
into like how Dr. Manhattan experiences time and how he would relate to other people and how
Oh no, it's way deeper in the show than it was in the
yeah.
the graphic novel. Just I don't want to say skims the edges of it.
Yeah, your understanding of time, according to Manhattan, is completely askewed.
What am I
Even though
watching?
you know he's there the whole time. You know he's there the whole time. It's not
Yeah.
like it was a hidden fact.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not like it was exposed. It was just like all of a sudden you caught up with the moment.
Yeah. I know. That's what's like from her, and you can see it from her perspective. You know, she's like, well, we don't have to do this. He's like, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're having, you don't understand. It's happening right now.
I thought the grandfather granddaughter conversation
Yeah.
was amazing.
That was.
Oh
so
wait, so you're talking to her right now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you're talking to him right now.
Yeah.
Ask him this.
James for Impact is right here now.
I was like, what?
Yes. That was like, that's the ultimate like predestination paradox.
Well, because she's sitting in the bar at that moment with you, and you're sitting there, and she's like, so all of this has already happened for you? He
He's like,
said no. He said no, actually, with the way it works for me, I'm experiencing it all right now.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a second.
Like, yes. I mean, and I feel like at the end is when she she finally really gets it.
When she pulled the ring out, she got it.
Yeah. But the way that when she asked him, the grandfather daughter conversation, when she asked him, "Wait, you're talking to my grandfather right now?"
It's episode 3. Is
No.
that 4?
This is like,
No, this is like 8.
yeah.
Yeah, this is 8. The conversation is all happening. Like, this is the culmination right before the end of the series right now. Like, next episode, that's it. We're done with season 1.
Yeah, I read a lot of the linear notes on it. I'm going to interrupt right here. Best action game nominees were Apex Legends, Astral Chain, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Devil May Cry 5, Gears 5, Metro Exodus,
The chicken.
and Best Action Game 2019, Devil May Cry 5 took that.
I am behind that 100%.
On the award being given out now, Games for Impact, Concrete Genie, Gris, Kind Words, Life is Strange 2, and Sea of Solitude. And as we're all watching, you can see
Gris
that
is getting it, but no. Beaker.
Oh my God! It's
Oh, the whole
It
yeah,
was Beaker, the scientist, and the chicken.
It was Dr. Bunsen Honeydew,
Yeah, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, Beaker, and the chicken.
the chicken. Yeah,
Look at the chicken.
Yeah.
He's like,
it's what I was saying before. Like, what the fuck am I watching? Why are the Muppets here, and why
It
are they
was
giving out
weird.
an award?
I saw it. It was kind of weird, but I was trying to focus on what Thump was saying. I was like, "There's a chicken. I don't know what's going on."
That's
Yeah,
why
I
I got it up here, so I'm less likely to look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't want to kill the conversation, but we did have 2
Yeah.
awards go on while we're talking The Watchmen on HBO.
Oh man, that show is so. It really. I will say, if you're offended by what's happening on episode 1,
If you're triggered,
They got snubbed at the Golden Globes.
yeah, if you're triggered by like extreme volatile racism,
yeah, then this show
is
will
going
really-
to trigger the absolute fuck out of you.
It
Oh.
is triggering if that's really. But I think if you can make it to episode 3,
Yeah,
That's
you're
really-
good. You're good by episode 3. You
Good.
kind of all the context gets filled in really well.
you're just like, oh, okay, all right, I'm okay with this now. Like I can. All right.
It took me a while still to understand how Granddad killed Miami Vice, but
That took a minute. I was like,
that was the longest death scene in the whole series.
How is Smash Brothers Ultimate even in the category of best family game?
Because you can sit down with anybody and everybody and play that. Kids can actually play that with their parents, and
If you
their
have
parents.
4 fucking switches in the house, you can, or 3. You can't sit down on your console and play it amongst everyone.
Or you can put it in the Switch box and everybody can play.
All right, if you dock it, okay. You
It's
can
like it's
dock
a
it.
Switch. It's not just that fucking
I keep forgetting that.
8-inch
I
screen.
keep forgetting you can dock it. I mean, I know my kids just bought another one, so they can both have one. And Wren just bought.
That's because they
one.
want to play on the go, and we've got one
Yeah.
here. My girl's talking about buying another one so that we have 2 here.
Not sure why Wren bought one because that's just wasted money out the fucking door.
does he play?
He's not a gamer.
He's not a gamer anymore. His gaming ended on the 360.
But he said he plays mobile games.
Well,
No, he plays a
It's a-
mobile
you-
game.
plays
Mhm.
a mobile game, which he has desperately tried to get me to play, and I gave it a
And me.
shot. It's nothing but card flipping.
No, it's not card flipping. I'll give him
it.
credit. I'll give him credit for this. It's not just card flipping.
Clash Royale.
It's
Card flipping.
it's
And
it's more tower defense.
card flipping tower defense.
Yeah, but it's
Board.
no, because I play card. I am a fan of
Yeah,
card
or-
flipping. Web, web,
Cards. Go
web,
ahead.
web. I am a card flipper.
Yes, you played Kingdom Hearts for I don't know how long.
What the fuck is Kingdom Hearts in a
Kingdom
card?
Not
Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts. What was the one you were
Yeah,
playing?
see, this is how knowledgeable he is to the.
Kingdom
excuse me. I'm sorry, I confused the names of the games. Which one were you playing? You were streaming
between
it for the longest time.
between Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone and
That's it. Kingdom Hearts, Hearthstone. I was close. I had a heart in there. Didn't I?
No,
Okay.
Hearthstone is World of Warcraft. Like,
Hearthstone was a stupid fucking game too.
It's
Card flipping.
I didn't play hard.
Here's a deck of cards. Build the best one you can, and then flip them.
Oh.
Well, play him against another player that's playing cards. It's just like playing Texas Hold'em or poker or anything like that professionally, basically.
Okay.
Just not professionally, please. Let's not use those words.
Yeah, actually, I will use those exact words because I guarantee you, last year's Hearthstone Pro top champion made more than the World of Poker champion made, and it's because it's more complicated.
No, they didn't make more because the fucking World Series of Poker is $10 million in the final alone, and there ain't no fucking esport that's the grand prize yet. So no,
Okay.
I get your
Still,
point.
I'm still saying you're old man. You're boomering the hell out of a situation.
Okay, boomer.
Card flipping. I mean,
You're boomering the hell out of a situation that is just beyond your comprehension because the age is starting to affect you.
hey, I'm 50 years old. That's right. I'm not going to sit down and play and flip cards. If I wanted to do that, I'd play solitaire.
Yeah. But see, these are people who want to play cards with people and aren't interested in gambling.
And you play Texas Hold'em.
With actual cards? Like physical
Well,
cards?
Magic the Gathering started as a card game, an
Oh.
actual card game.
Yeah, I used to play Magic, physical cards. I still have my cards.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
Well, now I've jumped
like
back into MTG the Arena online.
Pokemon was originally a card flipping game.
It was, but not.
Yeah,
No.
just like Yu-Gi-Oh and
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
play against your friends, flipping cards. There you go.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
text-
it's a card flipping game. But that's why I say Clash Royale is not a card flipping game. It's more of a tower defense with random choice.
But you build your deck.
Well, yeah, but that I don't 8 cards I don't call a deck and
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
I get you.
it's really more of a tower defense, random selection kind of thing. It's not a card flipper because I play card flippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I say it's more insulting to call that a card flipper when it's really not.
I get your point on that. Ninja and best multiplayer game coming up next.
You know what I really like about this show? Just to tell you what I'm enjoying. I love how fucking crazy it is. Like, it's mad hype. Like, they're just showing all these cool trailers. And
Yeah.
did you guys catch that Grimes performance? That
Yes.
was
Yes.
fucking weird. Like, you don't see this on TV. You don't see this when you're watching the Oscars. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I feel like mainstream media needs to be taking notes right now.
This is why this is the content I consume on a regular basis.
Mainstream media is dying.
Yeah.
It's dying.
This is
slowly.
why I watch Twitch
Not-
and Mixer and YouTube gaming,
It's not as
D
fast.
Live
as
and caffeine.
it should be dying. I think Fox 5, out of all of them, is understanding what's happening. And
Yeah.
they're changing a lot of their format, along with ESPN also.
I was going to say ESPN was on the cutting edge of trying to figure this all out, but they also tried to monetize very heavy
Well,
because
you
of the
know-
Disney partnership that happened. Like,
Gotta make
so
it-
it became a really cloudy ground with ESPN.
The funny part of all of this, and I don't know how much you know about all of this, but the money that backs all of this comes from mainstream media.
Yeah, it does.
So you can say that, oh, this is better than mainstream media.
Wait, you consider Amazon mainstream media?
No, a lot of this money comes out of CBS, Fox, ESPN, Disney. Disney owns ABC, ESPN. A lot of the money that backs esports comes out of mainstream media. The money that these guys are making to play video games at a tournament comes from mainstream media.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that they're not.
I'm not arguing against the prize pools, but I'm saying right now you're basically at that point saying Google, Microsoft, and Amazon are mainstream media.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon
Started a
owns
commercial.
Mixer.
No,
No, I'm
Microsoft
sorry.
owns
Amazon owns Twitch, Microsoft
Amazon
owns Mixer,
Twitch,
Google owns YouTube.
Google, yeah, Google
Right.
use YouTube. So the money is not coming from mainstream media.
I'm talking about those
The tournaments that he's talking about are all outside of these three.
are coming out of mainstream media.
So who's paying for them?
A lot of the money comes out of
It's Turner
Right.
Network. It's
ABC.
yeah, ABC. Yeah, it does. It's backed. It's back.
Right.
It's still backed by like Koch money, and I
Right,
mean
right.
the Koch brothers.
Right, yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. You've got EA that puts their money in. That's a gaming system. You got Square Enix that puts money in.
Yeah, but their point per value is minuscule compared to like the real money makers in the world. The guys
Right.
who control the money are. This is kind of the new version of Reaganomics. This is where you see their money trickle out into other things.
Yes.
Like, but you don't even know that that's who's doing it. Like, they're just part of it.
And the purpose behind all of it is next gen. Okay.
Yeah, next gen, they expose themselves and show you that you've been paying for Turner Network the whole time.
I mean, who watches ABC nowadays? Your parents.
I don't know. I don't think my mom even watches ABC.
Your parents do. Your grandparents do.
You're losing me for 30 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead. They still watch television.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I still watch some content on television. It's not as much as it used to be. I'm sorry. I will always like my scripted or unscripted semi-reality shows. I like to watch my fucking live PD. I like to watch. I got involved in the storylines of a lot of Discovery shows, so I watch content on that. I don't consider it. I mean, yes, it's mainstream media, but I don't consider it that. It's not the big four: ABC, NBC, CBS, and whoever else you want.
Fox.
Right, Fox.
Yeah.
Your big four. I watch a lot of content on other stations, whether it's Discovery or fucking Bravo, whatever. But this is those mediums grabbing a piece of next generation content watchers.
Yeah.
You know, like Thump. Thump watches a lot of streaming content. Would you call him a Gen Xer? I don't know. Would you lump him in with millennials? I mean, that's probably not a good thing to say, but that's who's focusing on this type of content.
And Gen Z for sure.
Gen Z, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I laugh all the time. Dudes who sit back, male, female, when I say dudes, I don't give a fuck. I'm not lumping them, wrap them all up.
Okay.
Who sit back and watch other people play video games is fucking stupid. It's stupid.
It depends on how it's happening.
Right? And depends on why.
Yeah.
But if you're just watching a guy to watch him play video games, you know what? Go watch the fucking news and find out what's happening in the world instead of watching some idiot play Fortnite. Or some asshole play PUBG. Or, you know, to me, that I would rather. And look, I did it. I spent 2.5 hours the other day watching some guy play fucking Fortnite.
Yeah.
And it.
The thing is you didn't come away from it with anything except for you felt it's still a shit game.
It's still and that's not a shit game. The game is actually very well built. You can do things very fucking quickly on the fly. I was impressed by that.
The guys, and the thing about it is the guys who've got that skill set, the ability to survey their surroundings, build protection, and take out enemies.
Oh, take out other people's protection. Look, when I was done watching Ninja and Tim the Tatman,
Tim Tatman.
When I was done watching those plays, I
just signed a multi-million-dollar contract with fucking Twitch.
I flipped to another a broadcast of a kid playing to see, you know, okay, here's fucking 3 guys who have been playing this game for day 1, 2 years now. You know, let's see what a kid does playing this. So I watched some 14, 15, 16-year-old kid run around. I really saw no difference. Maybe his building ability to get up on top of a mountain faster than Ninja or or reverse 22, or Tim was quicker or not as
Yeah,
quick.
well, see, no, this is where I think you're missing part of this. I think your eyes are looking at this situation. I'm telling you, I feel it when I watch both of them.
Mhm.
And what I'm getting out of the 14-year-old or 12-year-old kid and what I get out of Ninja, I'm seeing something I'm willing to accept I have no capability of pulling off because I know that my reaction time's not that good. But
Yeah,
then I start to zero in and notice what makes the difference between that 14-year-old. I look at them as a professional athlete
Interesting.
and I see the subtleties. Like I become a scout at this point, and I
yeah.
start looking at the 14-year-old kid, and I'm like, man, he's pretty good, but you can tell where he faced against Ninja. Ninja would school him on a
Destroying.
on a
Yeah,
regular basis. Like
yeah.
you start to notice that type of nuance to what these guys are capable of doing. That's why I say with Shroud, what it is when you look at Shroud play, you don't watch Shroud because Shroud's interesting and entertaining. You watch Shroud because he's going to do something in front of you that you swear he aimbotted.
Yeah. Trust me.
Like you swear that's not humanly possible.
I've
You
gotten
know that that's what you're gonna see when you watch Shroud.
gotten some messages like that playing Crucible and Destiny. Like,
Like,
there ain't no fucking way you did that shit. Yeah, I wiped you and your whole team, but yeah, I did that. Uh huh.
You know, but and that's what I'm saying though when you talk about Fortnite, for you and for me, like I said, I agree with you hands down. Stupid fucking game. I am never gonna fucking be able to be a part of that ecosystem. But at the same time, to turn around and like call it stupid and deny all of what it has built around itself, and then to deny what the pro player base is capable of doing is kind of shitty on my part if I was to even step that way.
I agree with you. Look, the inclusion of the arena in that is fucking amazing. I mean, what they're doing with Fortnite is dynamite. I want to roll down a few of these other awards that were given out before, because one of these I really want to roll on thump here.
Okay.
Best
You're watching this trailer still, right?
Japanese Shinsune. I think this is Shinsune. This is a JRPG, if I'm not mistaken. This is a PlayStation game. This looks real familiar, and I think I played the first one on PlayStation.
It looks like Sakura again.
Yeah, I played that on 8-Bit Joe's. Best family game: Luigi's Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2,
Oh.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, Yoshi's Crafted World.
Luigi was dope, dude. I watched a lot of people play that. I thought it was grand.
That was a cute game, and that won for best family game: Luigi's Mansion 3. But the one I want to bring up right here is best sports/racing game. And this is something right up me and Thump's alley. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled by Beanox Activision. Dirt Rally 2.0 Codemasters. eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 by PES Productions Konami. F1 2019 Codemasters. That's
I have that on Xbox.
Yep, so do I.
Yeah, but you don't race anymore.
Yeah, I do. It wasn't.
You're like Wren. You're like Wren with like gaming
pretty-
in general.
No, that's not true. I raced and no one wanted to beat my time, so I put the seat away. Codemaster has 2 nominations in that category.
You broke the seat and your shifter.
FIFA, everything's fixed. What are you talking about? I crushed everybody's fucking times and no one came after me. Go all fuck yourselves.
See, that's just it though. You're purely only on a competitive. See, this is why I was like Sea of Thieves. Can we get Sea of Thieves? Look, see, he can't acknowledge the fact of having fun and just letting the conversation roll. I gotta just stick to the business. I gotta just do it by the book. It's gotta be done this way. If you can't beat my time, shut the fuck up.
Right. If you wanted to race with me, you could race with me whenever you want. That's not a problem. That's
No,
not
it
a-
isn't, because every time I've pulled out the fucking seat and called on you, you've been like, oh, it's all over in the corner. I'd have to fucking dig it out and fucking, I don't want to fuck with it.
It's always out. And
That's a great impersonation.
I spent 2 months racing where no one else wanted to race. I spent 2 months
It's all in
doing
the
that.
corner.
I put up times all across the board, and the only person
I've
who
been
came-
around him a couple times.
That was it. No one else had the balls to do it. and 'cause
Okay.
they're not going to be able. Best sports e-racing game. Best sports racing game.
I'm
and
gonna go
not,
with
Not sure how this was given.
Crash
yeah.
Team Racing.
Yeah, I don't know how it was given to an Activision. I mean, Crash Team Racing was.
I would have said either Crash Team Racing or the F1 2019.
F1 2019 I would have went with. I mean, FIFA 20 would have been a really good choice. I don't know why you put sports and racing in the same category and how
Because I keep trying to plead with people to make a difference in this. I'm like, can we please separate these categories finally?
Yeah. I think
Because how strong FIFA and Madden carry themselves alone, and
And that-
PES, can I please get the separation of the category?
I mean, PES
But
is
I
a
think
great fucking
the
game.
problem with that would be that then you would then have racing in its own category, which I'm not sure it deserves.
Why?
Between F1 and Horizons and Dirt, and there are so many racing games.
Dirt,
Like Mario Kart comes out all the fucking time too.
Mario Kart. That's 5
Like,
games
yeah,
right
it's already, everybody's got one. Every platform has one. Why shouldn't it have its own category?
Should. I mean, and you're forgetting Project Cars. Well, okay, granted that was last year, but
Well,
Yeah,
Project Cars 2,
there are many racing.
Grid, another Grid just dropped
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You've got eSim Racing, which is actually one of the biggest subscriber bases on the internet right now.
I think the biggest problem with that is that's serious hardcore racing.
Well, the problem people have with that is they enforce rules.
Right. It's not arcadey enough where anybody from a 12-year-old.
It's not arcadey at all.
Right.
Like
exactly.
the e-racing that I'm talking about, the one that I'm familiar with fucking with, is you have to use your real name. No such thing as gamer tags. They're all attached to your IPs. You cannot impersonate anybody. You cannot falsify your information, or that's a violation of TOS.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And your results on the track are learning to race, learning what shifting and moderation of speed, and coming into a corner and not pushing everybody off.
Yeah.
Like, because they'll just ban you. They'll ban you. You go and you're a dickhead one race, they'll forgive you. You go and you're a dickhead the very next race, you're done. You race 2 races and you officially paid whatever, $100+ in some cases, like just to get in, and you done screwed yourself out of it. It's a very elite group of like sim racers. But this is also why I say, though, why doesn't racing have its own category? It's
The new Gears.
It deserves it.
Gears Tactics.
Yeah. I hate shooting aliens. Best mobile game.
Says the guy who plays Destiny.
It's the only, and you know it. You
No,
know
no, I know what happened. No, what led you to Destiny? Defiance.
Yes.
What led him to Defiance? Thump.
Well, I will give you some of the credit for that. I will give you half the credit for that. What drove me also to Defiance was my mother, who was like, "You got to watch this TV show," and I'm like,
Defiance?
"Yeah." I'm like,
That's
"Wait
a pretty good show.
I was like, "Wait a second, Defiance? This is a video game."
Thump's been talking about this fucking game.
And then Thump was talking about it, and I'm like, wait a second. So it's a TV show that's a video game, and the game changes based on the TV show, and I'm going to watch the TV show with my mom. I'm down for this.
Yeah, I'll watch the TV show with my mom. I'll play the video game with my friend.
Yeah, it was great. Best mobile game, Call of Duty Mobile, Teamy Studios, TIMI Studios, Activision, Grindstone.
And now he shoots aliens.
I do shoot aliens. Capybara Games. Wild Hearts again,
Mm-hmm.
Sky, Children of the Light. What the Gulf? which I've never played.
What the golf?
What the golf?
This looks like Sekiro.
I've never played that one. Sky Children of Light, from everything I've seen on that, looked like a really fucking good game. But again, no surprise because of the, I don't know, the community that are gamers. The best mobile game of the year is Call of Duty. And I say that as I let out a fart. Call of
What?
Duty.
Yeah, what is this? Well, I don't agree with that. I probably would have gone with Sayonara Wild Hearts or
Wild Hearts was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky Children of Light was a very interesting game, though. I didn't play it. I watched a lot of gameplay on it.
This game wins fighting game of the year next year.
This is Nakara. This is your next.
Nakara.
Yeah, it's your next version of Mortal Kombat or
That's
yeah.
amazing. That
yeah.
looks really
That
cool.
looked crazy good.
That game is 2 years in development, and if I'm not mistaken, we know the developers who come out of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's coming out of one of the guys who
Hey,
left.
hey, this
Yeah,
is what I'm currently playing. Like not actively right now, but this is literally I've gotten back into another card flipper and have jumped into Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering, MTG arenas. It is incredible.
Best multiplayer game. Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Really?
It got a lot of nods. They did
Okay.
so good finishing one that 2 was really good.
Well, that's only because Ubisoft handed half the development off to Massive Entertainment.
Yeah,
And-
who had finished
Up the
Division
first-
1.
Tetris 99, Nintendo.
Dude,
Okay.
have you
College-
played that, Jess? Have you seen it?
What, Tetris 99?
Tetris
no,
99?
No, I haven't.
Find a video for her to watch.
Okay.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Infinity Ward, Activision. Another nominee in the category, Best Multiplayer Game of the Year, 2019. Borderlands 3, Gearbox 2K Games. And rounding out the nominees, Apex Legends, Respawn Entertainment,
That's a
Electronic
tough call.
Arts. If I'm going to push the buzzer, I'm pushing it on Borderlands 3.
I would actually agree with Borderlands 3. But
Yes.
I feel like I've been wrong this entire time.
You agree with that with Borderlands 3 on that, Thump? Or
I mean,
you
I
agree?
played the ever-loving fluke out of it. Yes.
Okay, great. We're all wrong. It's Apex Legends.
Well, yeah, I knew Apex would probably walk away with it, but I'm telling you, I've played Borderlands, and that game, Borderlands 3 is amazing.
Yes. Everything from scenery to weapon loadouts to your weaponry, everything about that game is
Here you go, Jay.
it's everything that Borderlands was. 99 Battle Royale on Fortnite on the Switch. Think we can get Wren to play that? No.
What? Fortnite?
On the Switch.
On the Switch?
I mean,
It would be a waste of money for him because I've gave
What-
him my controller to play Destiny, and he plays like my 9-year-old used to play, and just walk, never run, never crouch, just walk around with your gun sticking out
oh, always aimed.
and walk,
He just walks?
walks around, walk with my gun. Put-you, when you're holding the trigger. No, put-you. Yeah, that's
Oh
yeah.
no.
You gotta click it
Yeah.
so you can stick it.
When we used to play Battlefield together, all of us, Wren would play the medic because that's how he would stay alive the longest. Because he would hide behind people, and when we went and took the point and got killed, he would revive us.
Oh.
Yeah, he would revive us. He would throw med kits on us to make sure we could continue to push.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Which-
he's a good healer.
Yeah, but I was also the medic who was getting, 30 kills a game and reviving 26 people, and
Mhm.
there's Wren with his 2 kills.
That was because Webb was literally a frontline medic, where Wren was
Yeah.
just a general purpose medic.
Yeah, and I'm not picking on you, Ren, but
He was a
you
general
s-
purpose
you
medic.
suck at it. You're the fucking bait. You should have been out front so you could get killed, and we could mop up the mess, and then revive you. That's really how it should
There,
have.
see, that is Donald Mustard from fucking Epic Games. He's not one of their devs. He's just what?
Donald Mustard, isn't he like the CEO or
No,
the...
he did it in the kitchen with the candlestick.
That was Colonel. That was his grandfather.
I know him as Donald.
That was
Did you
his grandfather.
Here's a random question. Did you guys ever get into Infinity Blade when it came out on the first iPhone, and then they had Infinity Blade 2 and then 3?
Then you need to have Wren here so he can tell you about how he liked iPhone whatevers, because me and Webb are not those guys.
I've never owned an iPhone in my entire life.
You don't have an iPhone?
No.
No, I have only actually owned one for a small period of time, which I didn't own. It was
Mhm.
given to me by a company I worked for,
Okay.
and I used it for their work.
Phone calls.
For phone
Because
calls?
that's all it's good
That
for.
is literally all I ever used it for, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's all it's good for.
Oh,
Well,
listen
at
to
least
you.
my phone doesn't explode.
Listen to you working for some G company, running around with an iPhone.
I'm allowed.
Yeah.
Oh,
No-
you with your Samsung phone.
I was
Yeah.
like, none of mine have ever
I hope it
exploded.
doesn't blow up in your pocket.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
You
see,
know-
he's got an exploding phone, but I have never owned an exploding phone.
No, I don't. That was the Samsung 8.
Oh, okay.
I got a 10 plus.
That's
I'm
the
good.
it's a bug. It's not a feature.
It's okay. I'm good. I got
Not a bug. It's a feature.
yeah.
God.
Keeps your ass.
That's
warm.
right, pocket warmer.
That's right. It's very good. It keeps you nice and warm. It's like heated seats.
Yeah, what they failed to mention was that it was ass print detected and not thumbprint.
Hey, it was only like 5 of them, and then they took it off the market and they gave you your money back. Not something Apple would do. They would have given you a coupon for a new phone. They wouldn't have
Yeah,
given you your money
Good
back.
thing we never found out what an exploding iPhone.
Oh,
would be
stop right
like.
there. Do your research, girl.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to say, we all know what an exploding iPhone does.
Yeah.
When did iPhones explode?
Go ahead. You do your research on that. Best ongoing game.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
Best ongoing.
Ongoing game. Okay.
Okay, this is where Destiny falls in. That's your 10-year game.
Yeah.
Nominees are Apex Legends.
Okay, that was the dumbest jet score of the season.
Destiny 2.
They just took out Jackson.
Oh, see, and I don't have the game up on this screen. I got that.
Oh,
Final-
no, that was the punter. That was the punter.
Okay.
Fortnite.
Mhm.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, they got new DLC dropping for them too. That is also supposed to be incredibly good.
Well, the category is best ongoing game, and we know that most of these games have a 5 to 10-year plan. Fortnite is on what, season 2?
Season 2 now.
And this is like the ninth.
Season 2, year 3.
Right, yeah, it's like the 9th edition they've dropped on it. Destiny, you call it Destiny 2, but we know it's already Destiny's in fucking like year 4.
Year 5.
Year 5.
Year 5.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's Destiny 2 year 3 because D1 don't count anymore. But anyway, ongoing games: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Opinions, choices.
It's 1335. We weren't far off from the score.
For me, it would of course be Destiny 2.
Okay, tough. I mean, Apex Legends really, it has legs.
It has legs, I think, ongoing for the time period that we've been exposed to it. I think we hold a lot of credence to Destiny 2. I honestly say that it, developmentally, over time, it's at another peak in its in its surge.
Yeah.
Just like we saw with Taken King with Destiny 1, we're seeing now with this Shadowkeep and Destiny 2. So
Anybody wanna? You going Destiny 2 is where you're going?
Yeah,
with your vote?
I mean, I can't vote for any other game.
Trump
man.
your vote.
D2.
I would agree with the D2, especially being a day oneer like you are. I'm sure
Mhm.
like you were.
Oh yeah, I mean, completely only telling you my personal opinion and my exposure to the game, like
Yeah.
to all of these games. Like I have opinions about all of the games that
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had a little exposure to, and then
Yep.
I'll just be honest with some of the ones that I have no exposure to.
Final Fantasy 14, no exposure to.
I
Ex-
have exposure, but not on personal playing level.
I never personally played. I've seen people play it. The best ongoing game, 2019, Fortnite.
Yeah, see, I don't agree with that.
I'm
Me
not
neither.
really down with that.
Nope.
But hey.
Now, I will say they did get a big bump. Their blackout event that they did was
Really nice.
it drew everybody to it.
Yeah.
So I guess if that's the measure, nobody's hit that pinnacle of influence,
Like what the? Yeah.
What's-
because that got everybody. There were news networks that reported the Fortnite blackout.
Mhm.
Like,
and like
they, yeah,
crying.
yeah, it literally picked up global news. Like
Yeah.
you saw it on like CNN and
What's the score of this game?
35-13 because they just missed the extra point after blocking a punt.
35-13. Great. I just won $110.
Oh, good for you.
I took the over at 45. Put 100 on the over at 45 to win 210. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you definitely got it. Jim said take the over in this game, right?
I think Kevin said, maybe was it Jim? Yeah, but I pushed the over. I teased it up. The same thing with the Jets. I have the Jets plus 21.
We all thought it was going to be 35 in the first. And it, like that, we'd see RG3 in the second quarter, and then
Yeah.
if the game got close, we'd see them bring Jackson back.
I have the Jets at plus 21. So
They're about to try an onside kick. Watch this.
I can't watch it. I got to switch off from that. All right, why don't we wrap up?
Let's do
Um,
that.
Before we do that, I wanted to close up the Destiny 2 conversation. How far have you gotten in that? What have you accomplished?
Well, let's see. I got through a couple of sundial missions.
I was going to say you've done your Tangled Shore stuff. Did you
I've
go?
done
Did you go
Tangled-
do your Mars stuff as well?
I've not done my Mars stuff yet.
Here's my what I think you should do before finishing out shit. After playing for 2 days, finish up everything and anything you can. Grab all your fucking bounties from anywhere. Get them
Mhm.
done before you finish Sundial.
Okay.
Okay? Because your Sundial content is dropping at like 5 light higher.
Yeah, it's pinnacle gear levels.
It's actually, it's pinnacle or more. So if you can get your light up through whatever pluses in your season pass,
Mhm.
finish out your Mars shit, run around and do whatever fucking bounties you feel are important. Gunsmith,
Mhm.
strikes. If you want to do Crucible beforehand, because you got to remember everybody's the same light in the Crucible right now. So
Yeah.
So it's
Ingram
level,
is mad.
I know I'm destroying people. It's great.
yeah, it's level. It's level playing field.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are with Gambit or the path you chose. If you chose to go Vanguard or Drifter, if you ever hit that storyline.
I did.
Okay.
I went with the Vanguard.
You went to Vanguard, what a mistake that was. Should have went with the Drifter.
She keeps calling me a. He keeps calling me a snitch.
Well, because you fucking went over there to the dark side. You should have stayed
That's
with
not
the good
the
side.
dark side. He's not the good.
No,
side.
that's with the light.
That's right.
Yeah.
But finish up all that stuff, and then as high as you can get your light by the first week. Like, don't do the sundial shit until the end of the week.
Mm.
Go dump as many bounties as you can
Mhm.
to get your light up, plus through your season pass,
Mhm.
and then do it, because all that gear is dropping at highest level, which
Yeah.
is
Like 950 something right
it's
now.
higher. It's about 4 to 5 points higher than your light, and it all caps out at 960 anyway.
Yeah.
You
So
do all
go
that-
ahead and get yourself to the plus category where you're going to be at 960, and then take solid
Right.
960 gear.
Right. If you can get to 955, you get 960 gear. You go do your Pit of Heresy and
Yeah.
all the other bullshit, Nightfalls, all that crap.
Yeah, go
Um,
do all the normal content and then come back to the now content.
It's a
Yeah.
mistake I made.
It-
I pushed my levels up. I'm +4 in the season pass.
Hey,
Mhm.
So
hey Jay, it's just like that conversation. Like, oh wait, you're experiencing this right now.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got myself up high enough, and I was like, I mean, okay, this is great. I'm good. I need new content to play. I'm gonna go to the sundial, and my first gear was like 958. I was like, oh, this is great. It's way higher. And then my next gear was 959, and then I got 2 fucking prime engrams, so I ran to the tower and cashed that shit in, and I'm like, all right, now I'm at 959, and then I'm doing the sundial, and shit's dropping at 960, and I'm like, well, I fucked myself because my drops are over. Once you run like 3 dials, that's it. It's over.
I waited 2 days to start playing and let Webb get out there ahead of me and diagnosed all the problems.
Well, yeah, you figure it. I mean, look, I got no
and
complaints.
and so I just today got both of my obelisk up.
Both, yeah. I'm working on it, trying to get to the 3rd.
Yeah. I only got through the Tangled Shore one.
Yeah, okay. The other one's Mars.
Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And you
my
have
next.
You have
upgrade-
to level them individually. Just know that.
There's different perks in different ones, so you have to upgrade them individually.
Yeah, different perks, different weapons. Like, so be ready. They're individual upgrades.
And when you hit level 11, you can buy a new one.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
We don't
Yeah,
know-
this is about to be an interesting season till February. So
Yeah,
Oh.
it's 4 months of content, right? Well, 4 months of the same drivel over and over again because we learned that from the last season pass.
I hope they don't do that again, because that was not cool.
Oh no, it's okay because you're gonna get the fucking big cookies in the tower.
I love the
Okay,
cookies.
so yeah, that's what-
41-13 Ingram with another touchdown. Extra point is good.
41-13.
And Green Day is now on stage at the Game Awards, fucking
Day.
playing Dookie.
Green Day. Oh, I see that. We're watching that. All right, let's wrap this up. 8-Bit Bros, Thursday. Anybody want to call an Uber?
Good night.
We can't even split it because we're going opposite ways.
I know.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 Ubers showing up.
Oh,
you know?
you're because you don't have a ride tonight.
No ride for me. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm Ubering out. And I'm supposed to take shit out of here, but I ain't doing that. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
Fuck, I'll come back. 8-Bit Bros, Thursday. Go finish watching the Game Awards over on Mixer or wherever you're
Or
picking-
go finish watching the game, wherever you're watching that at.
That's right. Thump, as always, pleasure.
Oh yeah, man. As always, J7, good having you in on a Thursday night, man. This was a wildly fun show. We were
Yeah.
all over the place. You
Yep.
and I, we've still got to get caught up on some Watchmen stuff. I can't wait to have Wren back in the studio to be able to integrate that conversation a little
Yeah.
bit more, and Webb to finally be able to really catch up to it. By the time they get caught up to it, we're gonna have the last episode. So
I know. So next week I'll be here Thursday too, because I'm out in Chicago Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
You're just a traveling now.
there you go, getting it done.
Gee, bitches, you're working on, huh? Love it. I'm happy to hear all
Yeah,
that.
very happy to hear it for you too. So congratulations on everything going on with you.
Thank you. But next week we'll definitely be talking more about Watchmen.
Yeah, definitely do a bigger dive into Watchmen because wow,
Yeah, and it'll be we'll be at the end of the season. So that'll be good.
we'll see what big cliffhanger they leave us.
Right?
I'm so excited. It's gonna
Right?
be so cool. Okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
I promise to be all caught up on that. Like I said, I tried to start it the other night, but I wound up falling asleep after like 20 minutes.
Okay,
I-
don't forget.
And I was trying. I was like laying in bed trying to keep my eyes awake. Like, yeah, it's not happening. Next thing I know, I'm out. All right, 8-Bit Bros. Thursday night. We will see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
buddy.
Good night.
We are out. Not a commercial break. Yeah.